right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, big up to you. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. All right. So as you know, we have done our morning cracks per day, where in which we try to break down as much things. Obviously, I'm just coming back from vacation, so the timing kind of still off. But we are here and we are out and stunting. So as you come in, please do hit the like button. Leave your thoughts down below as it relates to the conversations that we're having, because we try to make ourselves be as civil as possible in our reasoning. At least of lately, they said it's the vacation changed me. So anyways, the big title here, Omari Hutchinson to England and Mason Gibbs White, if he was ever linked to Jamaica. But we are going to have that conversation to ask if some of the times a lot of people trying to over sensationalize things because they are closer to the xenophobia culture than anything else to try cause problems of a lot of people coming here as well. So it's a lot of things will be happening in this show. I might get a few persons on the screen so they can give their take or they can call in, but I think I might do it on the screen due to the fact that I don't want the background noise and all of those things. All right. So anyways, let me just give some updates because obviously it's football in general. All right. So in Concacaf, we had the competition continues in Concacaf, where which Jamaica teams still involved. All right, still involved. First, let me just go through this. Philadelphia lost 1-0 to Columbus. There, Blake is back, so that's one of the Jamaican individuals that's playing for Philadelphia. So that's nice to see. And then you had Cavaliers. Cavaliers defeated Police by 4-1. I think I'm trying to get it up right here. Yes, so that is a good score for Cavaliers. Yet again, remember they had defeated Mount Pleasant in their first game, so they are poised to go back to CONCACAF as well. We are going to have a deeper dive there, but I think I'm going to get the persons that's closer to JPL so we can properly break down that one. All right. Yes. So big up to them. Big up to them. Keep on doing your thing, Mr. Speed and Cavaliers. Hopefully translates into it translates into CONCACAF, not dominance but stability. All right. All right, so we have Ernest in the building. Good morning, Ernest. Hope you are okay. All right, massive respect. All right, then we have Drew Rust, our brother. Yeah, man, big up, big up. Then we have Jam Up in the morning, massive respect. Then we have Nosage. It says Sakpase because I can't pronounce that name. So yes, I had to just work with it. So we have Joseph Brown in the building, my big brother. All right. Good morning, JD. Well, everything falls into place, so to speak. He chose England and we lost MGW. So we move on to find other talents. And that's why we have the conversation here, because I've not said anything out of my mouth as it relates to the title as yet. So we're gonna go through everything, explain to people, because education is very much important, and a lot of people sells stupidness and lack of education to cause more confusion because they benefit out of these things. All right, so we want to keep our program, and going forward as well, we want to keep our program solely on education. All right, so the over-the-top emotion ain't on this channel anymore. All right, it's just straight up education. So we're gonna say what we have to say, and maybe that helps other people that sells only lack of education. So I'm okay with that. I want to always stay on the solid part, even if you're upset when I do speak on certain matters. All right, yes. See what England try do. We're going to get into it. Yes. Float management, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Triple E in the building. And we have Brian Burke in the building as well. You know, big up, Brian. Dean Fraser, massive respect. Then we have, you got it right. Okay, no, that sounds too easy. Hutchinson, a big fool to choose England. I never said he chose England. I never said anything. I'm going to put it on the screen, then we discuss it. So let we operate sensible. All right, yeah, man. This is one of the sensible channels nowadays. All right, you have a lot of not sensible channels in the Jamaica space. All right, they are sensational channels. That's it. So we are sticking to football and the principle going forward. All right. No, I'm going to lose a lot of fans because you guys like vibes. Well, I am not here in the vibe selling thing. All right. Yes. So let me have the conversation. Big up yourself, Tennessee. Massive respect. All right. Top of the morning, Michael. Yeah, man. Big up DNA, fan of mine, and everyone. All right. So let me, as what I've said, I've set the stage. We're gonna reason sensible, yes, and not sensationalism. All right. So, anyways, this is the first one. We're gonna just add, we're just gonna put it on the screen, talk about it a little, but we're gonna deep dive as it goes down in the conversation. All right. So hopefully you work with me. All right. So for U21, Brown Beer, big up yourself. All vibes, JD. No, Dean Fraser. No vibes will be held here. All right. No vibes. All right. All right. So it's float management. That's why we say education is always the main thing. So guys, as you know, these are dual nationals. These are dual nationals. Period. All right. So they have more than one places that they can play for. Some of these guys are natural quality footballers worldwide. They are recognized worldwide, not just makeup generational talents, real generational talents. So that tells you that obviously England has a pool of generational talents, so it's hard for them to break through at any point. But at the same time, you have strong cultural people in Jamaica, in England, that chose maybe tell their kids, convince their kids to do that, and by some of them naturally grown certain way, they still make certain decisions as well. All right, so that's the stage set. So these kids can always choose whatever they want. And in the past, Lati Bodier, KC Palmer, they all played for England. All right. So, anyways, this is a list came out. This is a list came out for the new U21 team for England. A list that simply means it's a list of names that they want to be on their roster. All right. Yes, it's not conclusive as yet, and I have to speak to that because I don't want to go into the minority crowd in Jamaica, where in which they would say, JD, but you jump and follow the majority crowd that is much more xenophobic and selling narrative. So by that stance, I have to tell you that this is just a listed squad, not a final report. So we have to go through it that way. All right. Yes. So England U21 squad named for Northern Ireland and Austria tour. All right. Yes, and you can see right here the coach. All right, and then we'll go through it. We go through it right here. They are giving you some breakdown of the players and everything. All right, so let me just go through the players. Goalkeeper James Beadle, Sheffield Wednesday, loan from Brighton and Hove Albion. Sam Tickle, Wigan Athletic. James Trafford, Burnley. Defenders Charlie Cresswell, Toulouse, FC Toulouse. Callum Dial, Norwich City. Loan from Manchester City, you know Dial, quality baller. Lewis Hall, you guys know him well. Newcastle United. Taylor Arwood Bellis, Southampton. Jack Ince Shelwood, Brighton and Hove Albion. And Jarrell Kwanzaa from Liverpool. Nathan Wood from Southampton. So those are the defenders. Midfielders, Elliot Anderson, Nottingham Forest. Harvey Elliott, Liverpool. Archie Gray, Tottenham Hotspur. Aidan Hackney, Middlesbrough. James McAtee, Manchester City, an ex-breakthrough player. Tyler Morton, Liverpool. Alex Scott, AFC Bournemouth. Adam Wharton, Crystal Palace. So those are midfielders. And this is where the big conversation comes from. Forward, Jamie Gittins, Borussia Dortmund. Liam Dillap, Ipswich Town. Sam Ilin Jr. Balania FC, that's in Italy. Loan from Aston Villa. Omari Hutchinson, Ipswich Town. All right, that's where we're going to start there. Morgan Rogers, let me put Morgan Rogers on the list as well, because this is a player that Cranky keep talking about. All right, so Morgan Rogers on the list. Let me put him on the list as well. So that means England looking at them. All right. All right. So let me go to the next phase of the conversation, people. Let me go to the next phase of the conversation. This list and the U21s, U17s, the U21s football is not captied of anyone. We are of anyone. All right, it's not captied of anyone. So even if you represented this, you can still represent other nations, not just Jamaica alone. I'm just educating Dr. Gigi. Something is called education. All right. So if you don't like how I talk, which all what I'm speaking here is facts, not emotions, you can just leave to the sensationalism them come. It will come later. So I have no problem with that. So you can just wait. You don't have to have PTSD. All right? You don't have PTSD. And I will give you a chance to speak. But I still have to provide the information to the people that I know want the information them, because before we con the people them into a sensationalism, I am trying to just provide the information and then people make their decision on it. I don't care how people want to look at it. If you don't want to say me is a sellout, I have no problem. You have all rights to say so, but let me just speak the facts. All right, that's all. Once I do speak the facts, you do whatever you want to with it. All right, so this is not captable. All right, but I would say that tells you that England are very much interested in the players if they are going to select them for U21s, because U21s is the final looking on the players them to decide. All right, to decide if they want to go further with them. So they are going to get used to their systems of plays and all of those things. All right. But what I would say then, I still don't think it's a final decision for anyone. And this could be a time where you're used to either get egotistic and say, oh, leave them alone, or be smart and continue to reason with people on getting them. So drop your ego and face reality and know that you are not a first option in not even your actual local born players. All right? Because Leon Bailey would have chosen other teams because he tried to get other teams before, not trying to cause any unnecessary problem. But I'm trying to say we have to, going forward, we have to drop our ego. Our ego is one of our biggest downfall in life, and it makes people hard to accept us and deal with us. So if we can drop our ego, maybe this is not maybe Omari Hutchinson. Remember, this is a broad-based conversation now. I'm saying going forward, how we deal with people and what we think we are, maybe we need to drop that, because that's something that I've been saying, that we are not first choices for nobody. We are not a footballing nation. We are trying to get there, and we have a very appealing product. So people can actually come here and truly make a World Cup. You understand me? Faster than Ireland that Algrims went to. You understand me? All of those things can be true. But sometimes our energy don't match it. Our attitude, like how the way we deal with people, don't match it. And the forcing people to do certain things, don't think the right way. So for me, my approach, this is me. I will take all of your guys' comment now. My approach is, he's not captured to nothing. The last time he had said that England came in and he turned them down, just like how he turned down Jamaica. So that proves that he was telling the truth. He was telling the truth when he said he turned down both of them. All right. So what I would do now, since you said you turned on both of them, my next list, I would have sent it to you. I would have sent it to you. What say you guys in the chat? I would have sent it to him to see where his head is at now, because you said that you turned on England and Jamaica the last time. That's why you have to follow story in the people. And that's why I said, let me speak and let me land, and you will see where I ended up. So in order to figure out where his head is at, because this is a list with a player's name on it, not necessarily a final report. So I would have sent the list to him. Yes or no? Let me know, people. And all people, don't just come in 1 minute and answer to questions that you have not heard. Please pull the video back, listen. I would have sent it back to him now, because obviously he's on this list. And send it back to him now. And then let me hear what they have to say now. So if you tell me that, listen to me, this is the direction I'm going to go, then I move away from you. I am not going to get big-headed and not realizing that this is just a listed thing from England and not necessarily their final report. And then you lose your way through you being egotistic and not realizing this is not from the player, this is from England. All right? This is from England. Reggae Boy Central, big up yourself, said, one thing I noticed at Imaxit, Tyrese Hall and Jonathan Rowe, both were not included in this U19. Make me wonder if maybe they are going to be selected. But but the last time, remember, Reggae Boys, some people is selected on the last list. And Hutchinson was not on it because he turns it down. So my question is, would you guys send it to him directly? Just the same, like how you see this and said, listen to me, I saw that England U21 named you. Let me know what your take is. Let me know what your take is. Here it is. We want you to come. It's the same thing. It's obviously U21 is not captied, so it looks a little more appealing. You can play with more ballers, a bigger ilk and bigger potential and all sort of thing. But this is where you can become truly great. So come in and see what's up now. Like how it clearly tells me that you said on your body it was toxic to play so much competition. So this is additional competition. So what say you now? Don't contact him. I would definitely contact him, people. Just to make sure before I even see the final report, because you have to send it in before. You have to alert people from before. It's not what you see on the final days is not necessarily the final thing. All right. That's why I said I'm going to stick on information which I know is accurate. All right. Yes. So, and that is a question to ask the JFF. If they have contacted him, are they still waited on him to say he needs more time? Because I would love to hear that before I draw any conclusive statements on it. Because I like that I don't fool the audience. Because the last time they were saying that they contacted him, it was the only one contact they made with the player and not a continuous contact from the player. All right? And that is what I don't like. Because I'm not here to sell narrative to anybody. You understand me? I'm just trying to go by the facts and see how we can improve, because this is not an Omari Hutchinson problem. This is a overall problem that we might have if we don't learn from it. So we need to dig into it and don't use it as a propaganda to sell your narrative if you're a xenophobic person, to say that people don't want to come and play for Jamaica while we keep on forcing them and all that stuff. And no, understand things so you're much more educated on it, so you can't repeat the process. That is how people be successful in life and not be a failure in life. If you jump out, rate this, and if you don't understand the context, if you don't understand the situation, how are you going to be a success? Unless it's truly believed that you can just scrape up anybody in a JPL and just go and play football. You understand? Unless you believe that. We know what we want. Nothing don't come easy. You have to work for every damn thing you want in life. All right, so your approach have to be sensible, people. I'm telling you. Although I know I might be unrealistic, both players have passport to my knowledge. Okay, thank you, Reggae Boy Central, for that. You said to your knowledge, both of them have passport. That's nice. I would take both of them just the same. That would be a smart move. Thank you, New Wave. Yeah, man. That's the way to look at it. Him take call up upon him club. All right. Where is Cape Phillips now? Can't get no playing time and have to leave City. Okay. All right. The Grammy and the crew must have been speaking to him all the time. Stock, I'm telling you, I am just explaining to you something. All right. And I've just said it to you. So please listen to me, what I put out as a fact. JD, but England and must have a conversation. Okay. All right. But hold on, people. All I'm saying, just relax. I've explained to you, it's not a final report. That is one thing we figured out. You said they could have a conversation. That is true, but it's still up to the player. Don't. It's still up to the player. So all I'm saying is, Dean. So Art, let me hear what people have to say. Let me hear what you guys have to say. I've done 20 minutes of the conversation. All right. JD, it's not about you fooling the audience. It's about you're blind to truth. It's right in your eyesight. Okay, I am blind to truth. What have I just said that is a lie? What have I just said that is a lie? Is he captied? Or my reasoning is different? Oh, you wanted me to come here and be disrespectful and shout and act like I'm incoherent to anything that has education in it. That's the conversation. What I can do, I can put a phone line and you can be incoherent and talk. But I have to stick with the facts. I am not going to disrespect someone that we don't have anything better than. What good that do for you? Only desperate YouTubers come on YouTube and disrespect someone that can help a country that they claim that they want to be helped. That can be a spin around and be a negative on the person to choose it. Only cloud chasers and disrespectful and people that doesn't like Jamaica would do something like that. And xenophobic, let me add it to it as well. So maybe the vacation rubbing off, but you say I'm blind. But what have I said just a while ago wrong? Which one of we seem like we like Jamaica? Which one of we like? Listen, you have to listen, Demo, listen to what I've just said. What I've just said had nothing to do with one player, or it has to do with people in general. Let we act more responsible, man. You get me? Let we act more responsible. Warrior 777, it has nothing to do with Hutchinson. I'm saying act more responsible because we do that to every player. We start make up stories about actual other players. And then try to sell a narrative and people have eyeball. You just said, Dr. Gigi, people have eyeball as well. People have eyeball as well to see things. Because for me, I think we are a xenophobic bunch of people and disrespectful aspect of people, especially the football fans. So what confidence you give me to come and play for you? Oh, because I love people love disrespect me. I love people love talk out of turn and not sound like them have no sense at all. Sometimes you have to understand, you have to have humility about you. You have to have a humility about you and understand that you don't have it all and you need help. And these are some of these players coming to help you. I just saw Richard Stewart. No, none of them players don't need Jamaica to help them. Get real. If you think these players need Jamaica to help you, you're delusional. If you think none of these players need to use Jamaica brand, if you think Hutchinson or Mason Greenwood need Jamaica to have a brand, tap your foolishness. Not even Liam Bailey have the profile as them youth are growing up. Tap your foolishness, man. And Liam Bailey was one of the top players in Europe and still never have the profile as these youth. Let me talk facts, man. That is an ego. That is an ego of the problem with people. And that's how we can't get no help. And we can't help on yourself as well. Because we don't have the talent. And we don't have the education. That's the reason why. I have been saying that for years. On the attitude towards people always come back to earth, you know. If on the things that people go frightened for Jamaica and come play for Jamaica, get real. Get real. Nobody not frightened for Jamaica. Get real. All right? Nobody not frightened for Jamaica. Get real. Liam Bailey not frightened for Jamaica. Him tell you straight. You know why? He gets in the position of these guys. This is where they were born. So we need to get real and stop disrespect people, Pitney. Get real, man. I want to sit down. Someone don't even have a life. When you come here, so I disrespect people, Pitney. Stop. Get real, man. All right? Get real, man. We need to get real and help Jamaica by actually being nice to people and respectful to people. So you know what? We cuss the JFF every single damn day. And we have become a worse part of the problem. We as people become, we the viewers. You know why? We send out the fakest set of YouTubers them, the sensationalists them, and them we jump on pan. You know why? Because we love vibes and we love fake information and fake this. So we fail the country. And the JFF fail the country, and we fail the country. And that's why I'm going to stand up on that. And we fail the damn country. Because I be a done said and fool people who run back up. And we fail the country. So now argue with me. Argue with me. This has nothing to do with Hutchinson. This has to do with the process and how we're acting. We're not going to get help. So we make the coach job harder for him. We make JFF job harder for them because them can't get the players them what they want because we are the supporters. Let me show you. Because when you claim to say people now look at you. Let me show you. When you claim to say people now look at you. What Michael Antonio said. And what Michael Antonio said, he thought that Jamaica love football. When they turn up for track and field, I'm not swaying from the argument. I'm showing you. I'm explaining the argument. When Michael Antonio come, he said he thought that Jamaica liked football based on how we were talking. And when we came here, they couldn't give us the stands with people in it. And then the next week, track and field people in it. So the guys them watch things, they stay informed. So he was sold to think that we truly like football. But what he realized that we like drama and excitement. And track and field brought that excitement to them because they're good at that. So people figuring out things. We saw the England guy that usually played. He came here and said, he get to realize that we don't really want to win. We just want to, we try to make winning as difficult as possible because we have to try and mix the team when we could have got everybody. The guy that we just did the interview on. People watching. So at least if we can get paid to help Jamaica. Stop trying to get paid to bring down Jamaica, man. Come on, man. Stop trying to get paid to bring down Jamaica, man. Let we do our damn part as well. Let we go and watch a game. Write down some damn stats and learn something on the tough head. That's what I want to do, man. And stop with this over-the-top dramatics. Like we not try outdo each other. We don't look stupid to real people, man. Any sensible people. All right? Yeah, man. Any sensible people, we don't look stupid to them. Believe me. One might look sensible to on the people may not much sense. But you look stupid, bro. You get me? You look stupid, man. You get me? Straight up, man. Me have to say it as it is. Let me get back to it. Name brand Jonathan says, stop distracting from the fact that you overlooked the point that England likely had a conversation with Hutchinson before naming him in the squad. Have we not said that? Have we not said that? So we never just had a conversation where people get named in the England squad and never turn up. Relax, name brand Jonathan. Stop distracting from the fact that the facts are here. And stop trying to over-sensationalize things. And some of the people act like when they're so smart. I can't believe when they make fool people fool every single day. I can't believe that, but maybe deep down in our heart, we're not fool. And that's not a problem. You get me? Maybe that deep down in our heart, and that's not a problem. And that's why sometimes me not really in them foolishness here. You know? They want to fight you, JD. Leave. No, man, they ain't fighting me. I'm just giving you the facts. You get me? I'm just giving you the facts and standing on it. You understand me? I'm making you know that. Listen to me, man. If we claim, we said this man accept this. I said the best approach to do, is to send him a damn request as well, because the last time he turns down both of them. You get me? He turns down both of them. And now it proves that he was telling the truth. You get me? Malik said, bro, if they want to play the country, nothing would stop them. Malik, that is not a correct statement. That is, Malik, I don't think you meant, you're not going after take, but if that is our purpose, If that is the way we look at things, then we can just pick our JPL players, then, brother. I honestly believe it. So you're gonna tell me that Balagan, born in America, a Balagan born in America. Because I'm gonna argue with you right after now. Balagan born in America, right? Didn't they have to convince him to come and play for United States? Malik, how much times they said they approached Balagan? These are factual conversation here. They approached Balagan more than 14 times. A man that was born in America, they approached him 14 times. They brought him to America on private jet, try show him what's good, or what their project is. Do you have any report of we doing similar to that? And that's what I'm saying. We have to look, if these are already bigger teams, which you are going to admit that USA is a bigger team than Jamaica. Mexico is a bigger team than Jamaica. If they can do it, why our approach should be sit down, I want to Jamaica, the most loved place. Here our rational reasoning. Jamaica, the most loved place. If you want to come play, I want to you have to come play, or else in a real. First thing, I love where this conversation going. First thing, if you sign to certain people, your benefits them bigger, so your family more secure. We just have a baller say him a deal with him family. Our biggest baller in Liam Bailey say him a deal with him family. Demo, I had not said that or disagreed with you. But I'm explaining to you our attitude towards things, because that's what Malik just said. I'm breaking down Malik's point. I'm arguing the points them and show you that everything lead back to our ego, because we are entitled to what? We are good at football? We are entitled to what? That's what I'm asking you. What are we entitled to? Because America that is good and can sell a project to someone, and you're almost certain. You're not almost. You're certain that they're going to be at the World Cup, because they are the one hosting the damn World Cup. People have to still convince them. But we here saying that people have to love we in order to get them? Really? Yo, the way we reason, people. Rewatch this video, people. Rewatch this and watch back your comments. And tell me, say, yeah, make much sense. Come on, man. This is our ego. Our confidence is ridiculously through the roof, people. All right? But Demo, yes, all signs show until you send him the damn the report to say that we invite you and let you turn it down so we can come out public and say, yes, he turns it down. All right? Because the last time he said he had turned down England and Jamaica. All right, so let me go through the comments. People can comment now, because I've just tried to set my stage, tell you what I am saying, and I'm not in the foolishness with none of these people from today. I'm done with it. I am pretty much out. I'm pretty much out. Believe me, I am done with the unnecessary wars. All right, but I'm just trying to say that the way we look at things, sometimes just not what other persons in the world sees. I know he wasn't going to come back. That incident at the stadium, I saw it on his face. Well, we need to send him the report, and then or ask the JFF if we sent him the report. Why would they play for Jamaica when England offer better environment? Why would they play? Very good question, Warrior 777. That's where education comes from. You have to convince people, explain to them what you're selling. Not just sit down and tell people that they have to choose Jamaica because Jamaica, the thing there. You can't just say that. Or if them don't automatically choose Jamaica, them not real. Nobody cares about that. Liam Bailey just spitting on the face and showing and say, brother, get real, man. Me go apologize to my money. I not apologize to nobody. Me care what you want to say. That's what Liam Bailey just tell you no. So then why would not try over the top put other pressure upon people? Come on, man. Let we stand for something, man. Come on, man. JD, look at Musa. USA track him for 3 years to convince him. Thank you very much for that. Sean says it's looking delusional the way we are acting. Yes, JD, we're not saying that. We are talking about no. We are talking when someone wants, you are not. If they don't want us, then that's just that. Me no hate him. No, but I respect that, fan of mine. I respect that. But I'm telling you, a lot of people will want to come and use it because they are xenophobic from day one and they want to mash up a active program. So if we don't get this player, because they never wanted none at all, because them and them friends, them must want to full up the national team, they are going to over-sensationalize everything. But I respect that, fan of mine. Me not going to hate him either, but me I got disappointed in him, just like what Reggae Boyz commentary just said. But let we see what we have done wrong and what we need to be doing right. I saw Suriname, Donovan Duki told Suriname, got his paper and everything, and told Suriname that because they made some changes, he wants to see if he can make the next squad, and then he comes. Suriname hate Donovan Duki, and that is something pretty printed. I know the first installment again, they're trying to go for Donovan Duki. Or Daniel Duki, sorry. Daniel Duki. And he would have been the best centre back by based on market value. So our approach to things, it's like we don't want to gain what we want, you know? The fans booed Hutchinson in Jamaica and said Whisper wasn't even playing football better. Okay, I never know. I never know that part that they booed him and said that, Zaba HD. I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of that, but I know that they had asked him question and maybe they booed him in the stands. But I thought that was related to his performance more than anything else. I have to be mutual acceptance. I have to have mutual acceptance. All right, fair enough. JD, isn't the squad will be named today? And how do we know that Hutchinson isn't named on the list? Michael, the man them already make them mind up. That's why I am telling you. I have been telling you for 2 years already. Regulate vloggers. And the solution might be there. I only saw my bad mind the last time. Look how much other controversial, unnecessary vloggers we have today. All right? And that is the whole problem, Michael. That's why I said it as it is. I don't really care what people think. Yes, man. I told you 2 years ago. All right. But I realized that I might give people too much credit, you know. JD, repeat what this call-up means for the player, because people just come in and don't understand. It's a U21 call-up, people. All right, a U21 call-up. Early on in the morning, 55 people texted to my phone saying, JD, that's the same boy that like Jamaica. Him sell out Jamaica, so I got beefed up to just come out and just say, all right, then I know what, because you guys are in a bag of delusional groups, you know. You still have sensible groups, and I don't think I'm disrespecting every group. But majority of these delusional groups, group of a bag of delusional people, as the word just stated, and obviously they just start by my phone. Because I am the one talking about Kadama Theory, talking about Omari Hutchinson. I am talking about players that can represent Jamaica and identifying talent. Something that they couldn't see until they started to do good. They start to jump on top of the guy's them name. Because they never had him as a talent, as to what someone just said. And I was saying that you don't know nothing about football if you think this is not a generational talent as it relates to Jamaica conversation. Because nobody know better than the youth here. I want to cuss me. And now at the same time, you know, cuss say him no want to come to Jamaica. Okay. So when you figure out that he was that good, so what happened if you had known that he was that good and deal with him better? Wouldn't it not change things? You saw like funny? That's why you should lead with education more than sensationalism. You see my argument come back from the first second to 39 minutes in this conversation. All right. Yeah, man. You see it? Lead with education, and maybe your conversations will be different and better. All right. JD USA went hard to convince Balagan. I saw him. All right. JD, the man tie we out for how long and take England call up, no matter which level, you are find excuse for him. Kieran, I have never found that excuse right here, none at all. And if you think I excuse me, I find it looks like you like to have arguments. All right, I pointed out everything, and you can't say I'm lying 1 point, not one. But you're saying that I'm finding excuse. So what have I said that is an excuse? I'm saying our behavior need to be better. We should drop our ego and still go in because technically they are not captied. Instead of with up on YouTube talk a bag of foolishness and say people, I want to them, they're going to be better than me not approach them. Okay, well, you're not going to get anybody. You're going to keep on losing 50-0 and you keep on balling, all right, and keep on fighting with the JFF because maybe that's what you like to do. I want to win. I want to have I want more. I want more kids to get through to Jamaica. So I need more money to go in the infrastructure, and we start educate the people and educate the football instructure so we can get less people shoot and kill people. That is my actual duty here, not to over the top to more and get clicks on videos. That is not my reason here. So that's why I've always wanted more quality players to make the team so we can get the money off the World Cup and other events. So far, we have gotten the money off qualifying for Copa. We have gotten the money through Gold Cup, Nations League. And that's all because of what I am selling in my head, Kieran, because we couldn't take up the other players and qualify for nothing, especially today when every other teams are elites. All right, so that's my conversation. Yeah, man, Fana, I understand, but majority of them buy the cocoa juice, man. They soon come crawling back when they realize that it's cocoa juice they buy. All right, good morning, Rastagil. How you doing, man? This is the university, and you are the dean, bro. Your motivation to save us from ourselves. Yeah, man, big up, big boss. All right, laugh out loud. 1 to 10 caps, and will be kicked to the curb. Well, it's fair enough. You can done him, no problem. All right. Now we can stop lusting after the baller. No problem then. All right, that is fair. These are all fair comments coming in now. You understand me? If you want to say, yo, you can stop talking about Tanga. Yes, good point, Damian Hendricks. We can stop talking about the baller until we see where he goes in the main teams. All right, but this is nothing that we should go over the top for, people. All right, like how JD come out to explain before Cocoa Juice starts. Yeah, man. Because someone called me and said, JD, I need to go there because people planning to come with them foolishness. So I made sure to come and say what I have to say. So this tells you how they prepared to come and talk foolishness. All right? Yeah, man. And remember, let me put it in the best way. When we have built this category, we have built it. Big up to Simon. Simon saw something, thought that this is the best way. We should have something spinning off that is sensible towards that, because I always believe, even though I don't always see eye to eye with Simon's take, I still believe that his intention was pure as it relates to wanting to see the best for Jamaica. All right? So if we turn up off that, obviously, we come into the much more technological era. So we add that technology to it, our actual style from YouTube, because obviously we were YouTubers before we came to the Jamaica space. So we come and add more value to it. What is this now? Oh, we need to prove, say them not. I hope they name him in the squad later. I would love that. That would have come to the quashing of that argument. Okay, JD. So the 8 are try prevent the youth. Yes, but Fanamina, let's go back in history and realize what they were trying to do. You remember, it started from the age of me telling them that, listen to me, when a delusional, the thing that whisper is better than Omari Hutchinson, unless you know not about football. All right, and then the facts start to come out there. They start to change their mouths. Oh, in the one, come on, jump. Them are gonna change it. All right. Dookie busy with transfer. All right. Yeah, but I had the argument, Sean, from the coach, but I just use it as a reference in this conversation. Kevin Facey, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. England wants to kill the dream. That fair way to look at it, but he's still not captain. You get me? This is the truth, JD. That's why we should have proper development in Jamaica, just in case the overseas players don't want to come. But Malik, but that is my conversation. But because we always started from this point of we don't have no money. We always look at Malik. Look at what Malik said. Answer my question. Do we have the money to put the proper development in place? Because even now, when we have actually collected money over 3 occasions, that the overseas man them come bring for we, all right, because of them come and qualify for these events, so they are the ones made the money for we. We're still saying we don't have the money to full all of the things. So Malik, what should we do? Just wait every single 5 year, wait on the FIFA money till it accumulate up to the money that we want, maybe 15 to 20 million US dollars to put in one infrastructure. Or we can just make the actual World Cup, get all of the money, and then still can take our time to start from a faster date. And then we still have 2 sides to choose from. So we have a even stronger pool. So which one of them makes sense now, Malik? Because that is a conversation, you know. Borzorg might be a headache in Concacaf. It's true, JD. I was watching the match and I say, if it was me, I would not come back. I am disappointed with the decision, but not surprised. Hutchinson was treated unfairly by the local fans, including a commentator on the game who later joined the Reggae Boyz coaching staff. Okay. No, man, Kieran. Come on. I did not answer you. Maybe I'm trying to get back my normal voice. Sorry, because yesterday they said I was too nice. All right. We're toxic. We are a toxic, ignorant nation. Who want Bex, drink some tea. That's what Chris Williams says. All right. No, man, but it's a time for people to put pressure on other people that's causing problems to the national team. A lot of people get away with too much free loading behavior. All right. And we have to put it. Don't tell me that make me a fight against other people. Don't tell me, because them a fight against Jamaica as well. Them a fight against other people. So you can't tell me that I am fighting against other people. That means you don't like Jamaica either. The whole of you say me not like Jamaica. My cause is way more beneficial to Jamaica. All right. I check IG, the youth post, and like the post. He's playing the youth 21. End of story. We focus on our squad. All right. Thanks for that. All right. Yeah, man. Love the man who bring the information. Come, massive respect. If it was me, JD, honestly, I would represent England. Yeah, if it was me, you know my behavior already. Maybe I would have tell them. Maybe I would be a little bit more outspoken. That's the difference. The so-called fans treat our players really bad and expect them to come and play for us or even perform. All right, JD, he's in the final 24. All right, man. All right, we have upcoming games as well. Do you see him making himself available for us? Run artists, what I think, as what I've said at the start, what we should do, should make sure we send him, because it doesn't matter. It don't cut time. It is just them trying to look at their depth, their pool. So what we should do is to make sure we send him a list, and then him have to report back to us. Because what you don't know, if you're tied to a country, they send you a thing and you reject it, you will get fined. You can get fined if they write you up, because you're tied to the nation. All right. I don't know if you don't have the full cap tie how it goes, but I still think you have to send at least a letter to get cleared. All right. So send him a letter. So that means he can respond. And they said, all right, for all the Omari Hutchinson fans, this is what he had said. And he wants to tell you guys, this is his decision. So JFF need to come out on top of this before the cocoa juice start to sell to more people, so less people can turn up at the stadium and answer the foolishness. You understand me? Yes. So you need to jump on it. So Ron, that's the approach that I would have done. JFF need to come out, tell me that, yes, I've reached out to this man, and this is what he said he's focusing on at this moment. Be transparent to the public. You understand me? Yes. All right. Big up, Leslie. People, he's not captain. They know, and that's why I kept it. That's why I kept it that way. You know, that's why we kept that. Me always know say Hutchinson now come back. Um, we can't say this. We can't. Oh my God, people, we can't say that. All right, true, JD. We are the foolest and most stupid people. Heritage players don't come to JA. Even Greenwood stay in France. These people have no vision. Well, the man, ego is bigger than anything else. Well, the first match for the U21s is the same day as Jamaica match versus Cuba. Well, we will be watching it, Demo, and I will be supporting him just the same. I love people. I don't hate people. All right, I try to reason out situation, see how we can improve on it. So let we not make the next Omari Hutchinson and get away from us. Then let we not make that be the case. Rather than, oh, me need to see him broken foot, chop on him head. I want you. This Jamaica. What have Jamaica done for him? For him to this Jamaica? You know. So we need for us relax ourselves. We have something in our hands. Don't try spoil it. You know. Everybody, just wait a few hours and let's see how this plays out. But Jason, the problem is, as what Dima said above, in the next few hours, we are going to have, if he's named in the list, we are going to have, until the game plays, until the players them turn up, a bag of fight. You understand me, Jason? Because he's going to be on two list again. Remember, the guy had told us that he's on two list, and he rejected to focus on himself, Jason. All right? All right, JD, regardless of humility and ego, the first and foremost, you need pride. He used Jamaica with no intention to represent us. All right, yeah, run artist. Let me go back to history. We called him and told him that we are going to have him to play on U20s, run artist. Let me tell you, we talk facts now that nobody can refute. But that's what we call him for U20s. All right. When he comes for the U20, he ended up played a friendly instead of U20s. All right. So you call him in, he agrees with it. Never played the U20s, none at all. And then we used him. We used him in a friendly. So run artists. And then after, if you're a footballer run artist, you can't say this youth use Jamaica. This youth is one of the most popular young kids for the last 5 years in England. One of the most popular young kids 5 years. Run artist, please tell me what he's using Jamaica for. Is it that to just get the attention from England? That's what you're saying? Just let me know. Let me know. Omar, Dosrael said, Omari must think, will he be able to hold a position in England team? It seems England are trying to stop the bleeding. I think that could be the case. JD, he didn't say that he accepted it. He reposted it. So we will see. Okay. James said he did not say so, but he reposted it. But obviously, if he reposted something, I think that can take. If you give them nothing, these people take it a mile. If you give them something, they're going to take it over the top. And I can't beat them to take it over the top, James. But I do agree with you on the situation. Well, me know Hutchinson has no heart for his family homeland. You all going to see before the year end. All right, Dr. GG. All right, Dr. GG, look like he's getting hungry in the chat. So... JD, that's why I maintain that you and Jason are the most rational Jamaican football youth. I am not even a Jamaican football YouTuber anymore. I'm an international YouTuber. I'm just a Jamaican. So they might say I'm using Jamaica to big up my brand. That's what they might say now, because I said I'm not a Jamaican YouTuber. I am actually a Jamaican doing YouTube. All right. Big up myself in the know. I'm trying. I want to finish in 2 hours, so I will take calls, and I would love for people that's in my chat actually join the stream, not just people that want to call in for no reason. So I'm gonna drop my number. No. I'm not gonna do the number thing because I'm gonna JD, why did Omari leave us at the altar more. CC, I can't answer your question, CC. CC, I cannot answer your question. All right, CC, what I will do, I will provide you to speak through your own mouth so people can hear you. And then you and the people can fight. JD, is Omari going? At this point, he's named. Let me maximize it. He's named in the U21 squad. All right, and people said that he reposted it. Obviously, reposting up and after I've started this stream. All right, yes. All right, leave the man alone. All right, fair enough. I feel one type of way because my hope did up. All right, well, sorry. Coach Algrim was right. We need to get these players early because once once on England radar, it's over for us. All right, JD, you just have a blind love for it. Oh my God. So hold on. Let me just run a poll before. Let me run a poll before. All right. So people. Let me run a poll before. Which one do you think me like more? Omari Hutchinson or Jamaica? Because they always say me not like Jamaica, you know. All right. See all this comment right here? bless up, Garch. We just put Jamaica or Hutchinson. If I ever see 50 Hutchinson, I'm telling you, I'm done with these people. Because yesterday they done me, they say me a coward. And today they're going to say me a coward again. They can cuss all they want. YouTube title, Jamaican YouTuber claims he's not a Jamaican YouTuber. Oh my God. All right, I still respect. All right, thank you. At least you can come around and say respect him. All right, yeah, man. JD, they bring him to Spain. Get 6. Bring him to Montego Bay in the desert and bring him to Kingston. He makes. Yes. They said everything put together. All right. Oh my God! Look, the first one come up. You know, Hutchinson. Mirac says Hutchinson. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. That makes sense now. You know what? I am not going to talk anymore because that clearly tells me. So 3 people voted you, and they said I like Hutchinson more than Jamaica. So all what I've said for 1 hour. All right, massive respect. See, other man them, may I tell you, the other man them, Juras, I said J-A. You get me? All right. All right, so let me get this link for the stream yarn so I can put it right here. All right, so oh my God, they beat me so bad. Oh my God. All right, so let me pin this right here. All right, people, remember, hit the like button is important. All right, yeah, man. So at least people can see the content, so they can hear me a beat from early. All right, yeah. So if you love Jamaica, so I want to hear how say other people love Jamaica when all them do is fight against the people we are come trying to save Jamaica. All right, and they had started it 5 years ago because they were the same ones that started this xenophobic behavior, this reject conversation. They were the same ones started it. Go back 5 years and check for yourself. So now it changed because they have realized the money is with the overseas people. Surprising. I don't know why they took so long, but obviously, if that's their approach, I know that they never had much sense from early. Yes, so because the money is with the overseas people, it's beneficial to be condescending, acting like you're trying to have a conversation, but you're trying to fight against the overseas people and just the same. Yes. All right, I've dropped the link. So people, I only have 2 hours. JD, curious to know who you think we should recruit for midfield. All right. Ooh. All right. Reggae Boy Essential. I said yesterday, Cranky asked the same question, you know. But it was forwards, you know. He asked me a tied question, you know. At this point, the boy from Aston Villa, that Cranky talks about, I think that physical presence that he has, but hold on.
The same player in the U21 as well.
In this as well too. Him the on the list.
Morgan Rogers, money in the too.
We're not getting a player. We're not people.
Vamos ask this JD. JD.
Yeah, big boss, what going?
Yeah. All right. Can anyone stop you from making a decision? You personally.
Yes, people can stop me. No, people can influence my decision.
And that's why I tell you say when it come down to certain like I don't think. All right, I'm put it like this, right? I don't think people can change your mind for a decision. To me, that is just giving people too much power. You basically give people power when you go say, say, like for example, I go say, JD, let me change your mind on this. No. If what I can say is this, if JD present new information to me that I wasn't aware of before, then me go sit down and look at it myself, make a judgment and come back. If me change my mind, I change my mind. Because I was presented with information more than what I had before. So that's what I say when it come on to a player coming to represent Jamaica.
Yeah.
I think it's just for them decision. Like maybe they're saying, I don't want to deal with this, but I don't think it is like it's like football fans are not going to be docile people. So football fans are always talk, and that's the thing. They don't really if a man physical or something like what I call it, racial or them thing that we can understand. But like other stuff, like JD, some stuff when we grow up and you to play high school football, and man I say, good, come off I feel.
But see, based on your experience, you don't think that it's more than that made. And remember, this is not something that is done and dusted, because U21 doesn't mean you're gonna get called for the senior team,
No,
and
man,
it doesn't mean you're captied. So.
No.
So you don't think other things could be added to it? Like maybe at this point he remember he told us the last time CC. So that's why I started my conversation so powerfully, because the last time he said that big up pagan, big up. I was asking for it for a long while. I don't know where he went. The last time he said that he turned down both England and Jamaica. What people had said, they said it's a lie, don't. He's just making up stories to say to cover face for the Jamaica turning down. That's what they said. I have watched videos and I heard people saying that, that don't seem to tell you that they just have a burning passion to create drama, because now this prove that this man could have gotten called the last time, and I'm inclined to agree that he got called the last time now.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's something, JD, right? People, and I think it's not going to stop. But we'll put it like this. Every player that has their name mentioned with the Reggae Boyz have been chastised. Every single player. Because when you look on it, put it, and then I think a lot of people end up creating a narrative surrounding the whole local versus overseas. But every player gets beaten. It's like the situation is that when it is a player where we know say, all right, for example, if it's a local player who has gone overseas, him kind of have no other choice. So it's like him not really have an option. So when him get beaten, if he may have a choice, he probably wouldn't come play for Jamaica too. The way in which almost people deal with some of those players. So it's like if a player have a choice, if you have a choice, JD, where you look and say, boy, you go say KFC or Josie Beef, and you realize you get poor customer service at KFC.
Yeah.
And you have a choice to go to Josie Beef, but one person, him not have no choice, him just have KFC. Him have KFC all the time. Because him not have no other choice but KFC. The other person have a choice. So the other person, the situation is dealt with differently.
Yeah.
Because, for example, I know people don't like mention this, but for example, Leon Bailey, right? Even though Leon Bailey don't really perform up to the standard we think him can perform for the national team. When situation where the man say, available, he might take a break. And look how they deal with the youth.
All right. We use that. And what he said, but don't they say he should not play for Jamaica?
Yes. Then let me tell you, they must say enough prayer. We dash him enough come back. And I'm like, bro, like, what is this? Like,
So at what point, CC, that's what I started my conversation on. At what point we should start to put pressure on the people and we are make them statement in there. Say them and mash up with team. CC, mute your mic. CC, if you go up on the road, just come back later. Because we don't want to get the copyright strike on the channel. But you see, CC, come back to the same point. So people, but at what point? Because you see, Trevor Hutchinson, you see, if we actually start beat them people will come out and make them story there, in a YouTube space, them jump on the top, but oh, you bad mind other vlogger. So why vloggers are so far from being talked about if them are talk about people every single day?
Yeah, and that's the sad part about it, because one of the number one reasons why a lot of people get turned away or turned off by playing for Jamaica, it starts with the vloggers, and then it goes into the fan base, and then people in and around the GFF, with their views, because even coming from England and going to Jamaica, sacrificing your time on a 9-hour flight to go to Jamaica to play for Jamaica, even in a friendly, it's a big risk. You might go out there and break your foot and your career done, So it shouldn't even be a question. But the thing is, like, if we don't present a welcoming atmosphere for the players who are coming out to play for Jamaica, they're not going to want to come. They want to go to better places,
Yeah.
and one of the most important thing is the people, and a lot of the people don't even know how to speak to other people. You can't be interviewing somebody and you're gonna ask him about somebody else. You don't do that.
All right, put it like this though. Even though, right, let me show you. I will roll out the welcome mat to every player who has the ability to represent us at the senior level, and if them good enough, them get. May I roll out the welcome mat to all of these players, right? But what I won't do is, if the player plays bad, I'm not gonna say me now come and criticize the player. With them bad,
No,
or in bad Mars.
I don't think that is the big problem.
No, I know, man. That's why I mean, I said, JD.
No, if you're an analyst, say come and do that. Me not have no problem.
And that's the thing. So to me, that's why I always say people always, all right, I have this label that people put on me, say, me a champion local players in the team and rare. And I'm like, all I've said is that the clubs them out here need to do better to be a conveyor belt where we can increase the talent pool. Because it makes no sense where the talent pool is limited if we only can consider diasporan players. If we it's like you have 3 million people born, 3 million people at Jamaica, and you have 3 million people out all right. So you have 1 million people that play football outside of Jamaica. I have 1 million people that play football inside Jamaica, but you only can consider 1 million. That means that you can only pick from 1 million when you could have picked from 2 million. So I've always stated that what we down here in the clubs and the clubs them in Jamaica should be focusing on is trying to develop the players to the best of them ability. And when that happens now, the team has 2 million people to pick from instead of 1 million. You understand what I say, JD? Like, the talent pool to me should be expounded, and the talent pool can only be expounded because you're going to have people migrate every day in the JD. So that simply means that if me migrate today, I'm going to get one son overseas. That person now, if them choose to play football, more likely can end up becoming a part of the pool. But they're not born in Jamaica. But then you have somebody else who born in Jamaica again. But guess what? The youth of Jamaica suffer because the youth of Jamaica is getting less, what would I call it now? Less quality coaching, less quality facilities, less quality everything. So his opportunity to even make it further is limited. And that's what I always said, because people always, it's like, to me, we have to,
no, but CC, this is where I think CC, this is where we have the problem, CC. His opportunity is not limited because look, his opportunity is limited because he was born in Jamaica, and Jamaica failed the youths them for not put the infrastructure them in place, i.e. their leagues. But the national team is always, we come together like everybody that can play, and that's what I think people have problems with CC, because it's not the same thing. With Jamaica for do Jamaica job, the national team is a representation of what Jamaica is good at in all sports.
Yeah, all right. So
CC, can I say something to you though?
Yeah,
I'm
man,
in England, right? And over here, if you want a child to go and play football for any one of these clubs, you have to fork out a good amount of money. It's not a little drop of money. So we have to be selective with the kids or which direction we want them to go.
Very good
Because
point. Good point.
it is not as easy as people make it out to be. Because you probably have 1,000 kids going to a club trying to make it over here, and you have to foot a bill that is extremely expensive. When you're over here, you have TV license, you have to park in, if you want park before your house, you have to prioritize what you want. So it's
So
not as easy as people make it out to seem over here. And a
So,
lot of kids fall to the wayside.
all right, so you're saying that in England, the system is similar to America, where you have to pay to play football.
but CC never sent CC. I'm money taking up, but
No, me.
obviously.
All right.
Yeah, CC, what the man saying, the infrastructures are there, but it costs always to get your kids them there, and it's a direction you're sending your kids in. So that little part that you're saying that, okay, them have the advantage, them don't really have the advantage. I just them parents them decided that they're gonna be more in tune in their kids them life, try to earn the extra dollar and sacrifices and
Yeah,
make them kids. And no advantage them have. And then
All
them
right.
talent will get them identified by a club that willing to spend
exactly.
on them along the way.
Exactly.
That is what foreign is. So I don't think it's no different from Jamaica. Them other people just decide that they're gonna spend on them pitney.
Yeah,
And other people in
definitely.
Jamaica want to get people spend on them pitney from day one. That
Yeah.
is the big
See,
difference.
see, I have 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. I carry them to a little scouting thing. I had to actually pay for them to go there. And that's 4 kids. And that's like £70 for one child. And the first time they went, they didn't want to go back. At the same time, I didn't feel any way because I would have to fork out, if the 4 of them got through, I would have to fork out 4 times 70 all the time. And within the dynamics, I think that is rough. So you still have to take into consideration, despite what you might hear from people, that it's easier, it is not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, but nothing no easy. All right, watch out. I'm put it like this: nothing is easy.
Exactly.
What I was talking about overall is that, like, all right, so the player out here, right? Yeah, nothing not easy, but the player out here, when that players go overseas, that player has to get a work permit, right? So
Mm.
me I say certain things, but the thing is, even if we know that it is expensive or you have to pay some money, you have you basically can pay for the quality. It's like out here, you're buying a clocks, you get a knockoff. You buy a clocks in England, you get the original. So you're out here, you pay for you want the child to go be a professional footballer. It's like you don't really have nowhere to send him like that, because you probably send him go somewhere where it's a knockoff. When you're over there, so if you're paying the money, you pay and I get the original. If you can't understand what I say.
Yeah, I understand, man. I understand.
So that is where me I say, the thing kind of feel in a way where I think the people at the top, like we have qualified professionals, we have qualified professors who can teach us to become doctor, who can teach us to become lawyer, who can teach us to become every other profession. But when it come on to becoming a professional footballer, we're limited in that area, and I think
Yeah,
that is where the kids them suffer.
yeah, but CC, what that tells me, CC, because the guy just explained, even if JFF sets up this infrastructure, it might not be as free as what we think. We might have to still pay for our kids them go there. You understand me? We might still have to pay for the kids them go there. Or all. We might still have to pay for that. CC. That's what he's pretty much saying. So we just don't have that option as yet. So when we pay, if we have to pay for get them somewhere, it might still not work out at the best. We saw Kingston Academy. People pay to get their kids them there, and obviously man, them still kind of take up some people. So at this point, it's telling me it's easier. It's easier in Jamaica to get into football than England. Than America, because you have to pay to get yourself there. Kingston Academy telling me that they still don't turn away nobody. They still try to take them up, and that's why they have to look extra sponsors. He's on my channel telling me that. So it's actually easier in Jamaica, but maybe the same level of education is not
Yeah,
available. Big difference.
definitely.
But it's actually easier. So we should stop saying, oh, foreign actually easier. No, it's actually easier in Jamaica because man, I tell me, say, him pick up 3 or 4 people. And let me show you that I know a true him attack. CC. When Kingston Academy go foreign, then pick up 3 to 5 to around 7 players that are not from their academy and bring them go see. You don't see that. You don't see that.
Yeah, man. I see it, man.
And them pick up players when I feed them on. That man, not America.
And
That
not even England.
not England or America. So really and truly, I just think it's just the education not really available at this point, and they are trying to work on it, and maybe some of the other infrastructures. That is true. But the easier, I don't think it is fully. That's the case still, CC. The easier.
Yeah, but all right, JD, let me tell you the thing. Let me tell you too. You see the thing about Jamaica too, and I think some people don't want to say it, but I'm not gonna tell someone feel like them that like they want to get disrespectful when you say certain things. Like, for example, majority of the persons in Jamaica, them earn they earn in for example, the gentleman said £70, right?
Yes.
Yeah, £70 is
around 14 or around 13,000, so.
£70 is 1 week pay for a lot of people.
Okay.
No,
but
people
so £70 a whole heap of money foreign just to see when I CC.
Yeah,
no, I
know
don't
£70.
No, man, I'm not saying it isn't a whole heap of money, you know. I tell you, but it's not 1 week of your pay.
No, it's not going to be 1 week pay CC, but
exactly.
it will be one full.
Yeah, but me I tell you, say £70 in Jamaica is 1 week pay in Jamaica. Right now, I'm sure you, for case in point, the Jamaica jersey is not available in Jamaica, JD. Because Adidas said they did a market study and it shows that the people in the country can't afford it. So it would be a waste of time for them to have the jersey in Jamaica. So it's like, I'm not, I don't want to steer the conversation, but the thing about it is the players them that when them available, if the players them might have certain reasons for turning us down. I think people just probably upset sometime when if they hear a player say certain things and I think the powers that be don't come out and clarify or don't come out and basically speak the truth then, if you want to have a better word. Like they don't come and say, oh, this is what happened, right? So let's move on. My thing about it, I always say this. If it was up to me, I would reach out to players. So I'm reach out to a player, any player. When I reach out to the player say, oh, they're not available at this point in time. You know what I would do? I would indicate to the player, say, all right, this is the information, outline everything, sell the project to them, and then say, this you can reach me by this number, this email, you can reach this person, that person, XYZ, whenever you decide that you are ready, right? And if like me realize say 1 year pass, say 6 months pass, I'm gonna make a check-in back and say, oh, so what's your decision? And the person say, oh, I'm still not, whatever I'm say at that time, I'm gonna say, all right, okay, no problem. You still have the information? Fine. Move on. So my thing is that I am not going to say, oh, pick up the phone, call every month. Like I would do it in periods. So I call, we do all of the things, try to sell the program and the player. If the player said they're not available at this point in time, for whatever reason, we move on to the next player. But we still are doing the same process, so we are recruit another player. You understand what I say?
All right. So good point. Good. Some people say good point. Some people said that I was wrong because disposable income is not the same. Okay. Well, you know what they said? Disposable income. Some people don't have no income because it's hard to, let me leave it alone because these things.
Can I say something, JD?
Go ahead. But I'm just gonna leave it alone.
All right. I live in England. I live in England.
Make a dollar easier in Jamaica than Belgium.
Exactly.
Me almost certain of that. You know what them people are telling me.
I can't. If you get a cash in hand job over here, and they catch you, you get charged for that. People don't recognize these stuff. Damn. Everything over here taxable, and some of the times, they'll come and take a car, right? Take a car to the pound, and when they lift your car, if you don't have money to pay for it, every day that is there, you have to pay more. people don't understand the things, the trials and the tribulations you go through over here, and the cost of living is very, very expensive. When you're in Jamaica, you can go to your neighbor and your neighbor help you out with little sugar, little rice and anything then. Over here, nobody wants to see you at their
I'm
door.
almost certain about there, you know? Yeah, so
You know, nobody wants to see you at your door. You know, people, I see people sleeping in front of the block, and you know, over here is winter, and people don't care about they just step over them. You know, so people have to understand it's different. It would be beautiful if a lot of Jamaicans could come and see it, so they can go back and have a better idea of how England is, how US is, how all of these places are. You know, because sometimes people over here putting on this facade that they're living good and they're not living good. You know, you can always have a Benz driving up and down the road. You can't get that on finance. You know, credit is what runs over here in Jamaica. You can you have your money, that's yours. Credit runs these foreign countries. That's all I want to say. And another thing too, I understand where CC is coming from. And I think one of the big issue with Jamaica is a lot of people that are in positions, they have ego. And when it comes to business, it does not translate past certain things because they don't do well with rejection. You know, if a person says, boy, I won't be able to come today. This is the time XYZ I can come. You know, I'll take you at your word. If at that time you don't come, well, you know, I'll find somebody else that can fill the spot. You know, until I can find somebody better. It's just the reality. This football thing should be looked on as a business and not as my thing, your thing. You know, we're trying to build something that can bring in income into the country. We can't get too emotional about these things. When somebody say, boy, I want to play for England, that's the reality. We can always find another player, you know. But at the same time, we can't be beating down people because you know they have other options. Everybody look for other options in their life, and then they're gonna say to somebody, don't have any other option.
Yo, I
well
mean,
said, well said. CC, 1 second. Let me bring in Martin and Mr. Demo here. Don't know when we argue about today. So let me bring in Martin, then we can bring in Demo. So make him same point, you know. But good point, Hutchinson. My glad the name not there up, you know, because you see, they wouldn't want to listen to you nothing after, you know, because your name Hutchinson, you know. Yeah, Martin, go ahead, big boss.
Boy, JD, big up the chat, big up the panelists, man. Big up the show. Like up the button, people. You see me? Boy, JD, man, I'm telling you, someone kind of grip me. You know me, yo, it kind of grip me because I'm one of them. Me not telling you, if we are one of them, we are say, yo, Omari, I come, but as I say, me have a look up right now. It really hurt to see a title this morning. Come here and say, what JD mean by that? But if I the under 21, boy, it looks sticky still. But as I say, I have to just do it here, man. I just the mindset. Me not go bash the player them because as we the caller say, me always I say it to people. Me always I say it. Me wonder if a Jamaica alone have ghetto youths, and Jamaica alone have poor people, and Jamaica alone have people when I have it. Because every society different, as we call us, every literally society different. Every society have a poor set of people. And everybody will see I make millions of dollars in a football right now. We have it easy when them grow up. Salah tell you when him grow up, him have to walk much miles. Most of the African baller them tell you them not have no pair of shoes to keep no ball in. So I know everybody have it easy. I know Jamaica, at that moment the people them take the mentality when them see overseas people them. We have a mentality say, as a baller say, but sometimes the overseas people them forget blame still, you know. Cause they call us say some of them see them life say everything is okay. So it kind of fits the Jamaican mind.
Because Martin, thank you. The ego and the bravado will come with
you know,
always.
genes, yo.
Yes. Thank you. Continue, Martin. Continue.
Yo, so it kind of fits the Jamaican. It kind of fix the people then when they on the land in Jamaica say, no, so them people have their money, man. But as we call us, say, no for them I go through it rough. No for them I go through it rough. So we have it's just a two-way this road. All me want to say, me hope say the baller, the coach still can convince him to come. Because me still see them as say my Jamaican national. If him playing like under 21, me have to continue watch and see if them put
And,
on two flag or if them change him flag
Martin,
or.
what they would do, because he played for the national Jamaica team, even though it was not a cap-tied game, they would still keep the higher flag. So you could still see the Jamaican flag just the same, and not necessarily
Okay.
England flag, based off through the level that he played.
Which
Even though it
higher
was
flag,
friendlies.
JD? You see the other flag, man. Don't say the higher flag.
No,
The
in
other
the
flag.
higher team. Sorry, the higher team,
Yes,
like
the
the
higher
higher
rank
level
team.
team, the
Yeah.
higher rank team. So the
Yeah.
senior team for Jamaica is higher than the
Yeah,
U21. So,
kind of flag
but
not higher
yeah,
than a
oh,
field flag, you know.
see, that's what I meant. Sorry, sorry, I said the wrong word. All right, sorry. So maybe you will still see the Jamaica flag because technically he played for the highest one, which is the Jamaica senior team. So
Senior
that's why.
team, yeah, get
Yeah.
it, man. Yeah, man. So, boy, and I know people, boy, me not tell lie. Me have to say still, JD, me agree with you. One next statement, women that say me agree with you. The people, it's the Omari case, it is really different from every other case, to be honest. Different from Demari Gray, kind of different from Mason Greenwood, kind of different from Woolgate. There always a narrative when the ball say, him no want to come. People always, I say, ball not committed. And them, as well, the caller say, if the baller choose England, I they say man born first. Me always hear CC say that too. If the man choose England, I they say born first. But as I say, it's just hard for the Jamaican people and to kind of accept certain things. Me dep on the land right now, and me know CC can agree. It's really hard for even reason with some people, you know. JD, in a Jamaica right now, it's really hard to can lay out one simple argument with some people.
Yeah.
And them know this year, them not ready to stab you up, and them not ready to tell you two clout and run you. It's really hard nowadays in 2024, me I tell you. It's rare. A man like me and CC might could have sit down because of our mindset, but if we go up on the road and a reason with three other man, we have to check ourselves, man. We have to know what we are said to them. We literally have to know what we are said to them.
And them a try,
That's so Jamaican reach right now. Who don't want to agree? I like anybody want to agree. JD, them live in a delusional state. Them comfort. Don't do family.
Martin, that's
Don't
what
do
them
family.
invite me every time, Martin. I plan for me.
Eh?
That's why invite me every week, every game. JD, you know, come to Jamaica. So me say, go buy 50 tickets.
JD, don't to a family. Don't to a family. You have to mind or you talk to a family. Don't
Okay,
to
all right.
certain your family. You have
Thanks
to
for the honesty.
mind
Yeah, man,
or
thanks for
you
the
talk
honesty,
to
Martin, you know.
some. You have to mind.
You know me think though, Martin. I think
CC never
it's
tell me that, you know,
No.
so CC kind of a part of the setup, and
me.
I want a part of the setup as well. He never tell me. So
Remember
this
say
is,
remember
you know.
say when me da match.
What?
Remember say me da match. Me not really see nobody, you know. But watch out. You know say JD, let me show you what me
Can I
think.
get a chance to say something,
Oh,
please?
sorry, Demo, go on, take it.
Thank you very much, boss. Because JD, big up yourself, big up the
Big up.
panel.
Ready, man.
Yeah, me just want 2 seconds, because obviously you know some me there at the desk and stuff.
All
And
right,
CC
sorry.
just hug the mic like a beanie man thing, brother. And all I want to say is this. Uh,
We're trying to
all I
Jamaican.
want to say is this, G. It's like we say we have a database system in Jamaica, right? In terms of scouting players and stuff. And I
Yes.
think Jason Guna are the man who highlight this the most to me. With the new regime in terms of England and the coach, like a lot of the players who we are look on, we might lose them, What do you think about that?
That's why so Demo. No more whole video may I try deal with. May I say the approach need to change. We need to start look at it like reality. Them money really see Jamaica is a big problem to them. So instead we use our ego when them put them on a paper, and not go back in for them and start chastise them and them stuff there and talk about them are committed and them this and that. We need to start try convince them over the top. Because we need some of the faces, them like a Mason Greenwood, for sure people say a serious thing we are dealing with. I know maybe you don't agree with Mason Greenwood, but I'm just talking about the profile of the player. So that was my
Yeah,
argument, The
yeah,
approach should be different. Oh, we are dealing with them,
because
man.
yeah, because the thing is, the coach here, the man seemed like him literally like from the under 21s, where they win the Euros, he win the Euros with them. Him call up like literally most. I think Morgan Gibbs White was one of the main players during the campaign. Him call up Madueke,
him call up all of them Monday from thing there to the senior team. And so for the database that we have, it's like we can't just say, them call them England rejects. Like them pick them up now from them young. So it's like, I don't know how much players they on the database or how old them be, but it's like you can say like the thing a change. Times are changed now from Southgate gone. And it seemed like we're gonna just continue for lose these types of young players. Like me kind of give up on the Hutchinson thing now, just because of this new regime thing. Like I think from that 21s there, when him get calling I think the new when name Lee Carsley or whatever I want him, I think him a go look for boss him to the senior team, and it just seemed like
him
them
not
a
get the
continue.
job fully. Him not get the job fully.
Well,
Yeah, but you can call him up.
Yes, but
Like,
what I say is, he can call them up. But let me tell you something. Some of these players now going to play more than 5 games for England. They're going to captain some of these players.
See, stop. Because you were saying that about Ivan Toney as well. You were one of them. I said,
How much
Ivan
game?
Toney,
So how
sell
much
me
game
out.
how much game Ivan Toney play?
See, Demo, him look like him can get 5 games for England. Ivan Toney still look like him can get 5 games. See, stop your foolishness.
All right,
the man get the Chelsea move. Look, Osimhen look like him take money for Ghana Saudi.
Or Asadi, Ivan Toney gone.
So Ivan Toney Ghana Saudi too?
Yeah, but
40 million
JD, sometimes I wonder if CC understand the point to me making. What is the point of you saying him can only play 5, might only play 5 games for England? That's if that's more than he needs to not play for Jamaica. Like that's more than he needs.
Yes, Dima, you're so right, brother. You're right, 100%.
Like that is more than he needs to not play for us, bro.
Hold it around the neck for the whole time. We know CC for drop our ego. I writing Dima say and say, all right then, brother, you can win 20 championship in a Concacaf because you're better than everybody. So instead of I use that principle and I say, yo, dog, a 5 game you're gonna get. So you're going to choose that. Maybe I try to convince you.
No, but JD, that's not what me I say. No, what me I say is right. I'm talking about in terms of to convince the player. That is why I say I wouldn't give up on a player who even get called up right now in the team, because the point is this. Based on England team and the England team who see got Euros and even some of the players that we see, I watch you play them every day. If we don't know about no other player, we're supposed to know about every England player, right? When we look at it, we can present, when we present the project to the player, it's simply saying, you can, all right, we don't know if we're going to get called back for Copa America, but the possibility of representing Jamaica, where you can represent Jamaica 50 times, win how much championship, as I say, play in the Copa America and all these things. The possibility of these things, this is what you sell the player. No? If the player can go back and look upon it and say, yo, thinking about Jamaica and thinking about England, not that any player going to think them less of themselves. But when they think about the other players them in front of you, you might not play more than 5 games, and you realize that so they are just calling you up to capture you, so you don't have no option other than England.
Okay, but I am saying, bro, it does not have to go like literally. Cole Palmer went from Manchester City reserves to like a mainstay in England right now. All you need to do is perform, the 2 games them where you get, and you're under this new coach, we seem for love young players. You might be a mainstay as well. You can't just say the man go only get 5 games. Like him knowing himself, say yo, him can perform to a standard and him can seal in place in the English team. That is his mindset. All I am saying is, like I said, I don't know how the database thing works for we in Jamaica. If we just call a certain age group, I don't know how it works. But like JD said, the thing have to change, brother, especially under this new regime, because the man call up them young players here in the England senior team. And so that's why I'm telling you, JD say it for me, all directions, it appoint all directions say Omari now go play for we, just because of the new regime and the type of players where I see that coach here call up now. The man go for Angel Gomez. You know how long I see the man there, brother? I mean, no longer Angel Gomez, brother.
Says here, the man has tried to CT based off the hope that they get, even if they don't get called up, just they are gonna delay the next one because this is their first choice at all times. So if a man come up and call Angel Gomez, and Angel Gomez was in the tier 3, so 3 tiers of actual players that get activated now, because tier 2 is about better than Angel Gomez. So it look like me now go to Trinidad, because it looks like me can truly get a game, because now me can actually perform 2 or 3 more games, because Angel Gomez perform 2 games or 6 games, but he's a lower tier player than me. So these psychological moves change styles from players and waiting time and them stuff there, CC. So your negotiation skills have to get up. You should be sitting down figuring ways how to convince these guys, how to sell the programs, and that's what you should be figuring out. I don't think this conversation of me, him no want to come back to I'm there 5 games in my get, or 2 games in my get, him can go on by business. That should not come out of our mouth, CC.
No,
that should be
CC, me can say something before you do.
Go on.
Say if Omari get out of hand a full mistake though. I don't care when nobody wants to say, because when he came to Jamaica at that point in time, he didn't want to play. People should not roll out the carpet for him then, and make sure so they entice him to move on to the next step, to get cap. A lot of the players, the young players, them will want to play for Jamaica. Jamaica, I said they're not ready. They're not ready yet.
Let me tell you. All right. So put it like this.
Wait, now, CC, wait now. 1 second. Them I said they're not ready. But as soon as England see them now, and say, boy, them people are ready, We are say, boy, England reject them. Reject them. When if you catch them from them young, tie them. And then in the future, we see the potential.
Shaban. CC, before I go. Who we are going to be blamed then? Because now Hutchinson the panelist, a few more goals from Madasil scoring, Him the panelist, a few more goals from my boy in a U21s, a good performance from U21s, where I play for Fulham, the panelist, Both of them come publicly, CC, and say them want to play for Jamaica. So we have to blame we can't beat the man anymore. We blame the federation.
The point is JD, right? When it come on to the players, for example, like Hutchinson was playing first team football. So me alright with Hutchinson. You see, if a player now play for the first team, me now go say, me I call him for the senior team, bro. It's just one of them things. Like, if you're not playing for your first team, me now go, like, because we want the player to come play for Jamaica, come play for Jamaica. If him not play for the first team, that's why we need to have like a U21 or a U20. It's like, you're going to tell me, say, the player don't respect Jamaica enough to say, he could have come play for the U21 if we add one.
But
that's the thing, because if him not playing for the first team.
What may I say to you, CC? Even the other day, we did get some foreign players, right? We did a play in the U21.
Mother still play first team, Mother still play first team,
No, man, I'm saying.
Already, and he must score and win titles, Me not understand
if you're playing, what I say is if you're playing for the first, all right, watch out. Hutchinson, for example, was playing in the championship. Him team get.
Yes, see, you're talking about the quality of the first team. That's what you say. It have to be the championship level.
Him team. No, man. Him team. If you're playing at the first team and you play League One, I still would take a look at you. If you play week in, week out in the first team and you play League One, but me I say like Hutchinson, for example. Them side qualify him go on loan and him help qualify a team to the Premier League. So automatically him get propelled into the England first team look. Because if he was in the one player see England go final championship, I know definitely that was a cap tie business, and that was Calvin Phillips, That's the only player I ever see them go down in a championship and say, we are going for that player right now. Before him choose and select Jamaica and say, So that's the only time, but I say outside of that, when a player is playing in the championship, worse if him not even get qualify for the Premier League. Those are the times when they should move on the player. It's when the player goes into the Premier League, JD, it becomes much more difficult. It becomes much more.
But see, one of the issue too, like I think some of the people were scout for Jamaica, they really don't know what talent is, And when time the talent show up now, like brother, England can't help to grab them and entice them, US can't help to grab them and entice them. But over here we are say, yo, them people they're not talented like that, We have better talented players over here. We can do better. We're yard grown. We understand. Say we want to put forward the youth them on the land and anything there. But if we not have the money to give them the opportunity to get the bus they go off foreign, make no sense. So one of the greatest things we see Jamaica do the other day with Kaim Dixon. When he moved and go Charlton, it's the best decision he ever make in his life.
Hutchinson are the worst decision them say they make in their life. That's why I love the coach and Kaim Dixon, because them don't know what the man them ego buck. You just say the ego of the man them buck. They don't know nothing, but then they're first place. I have never seen that in my life. Nobody don't want to work towards nothing. People want to just get things overnight. And that's why I have made the video. And Kaim Dixon said it's the best move for him. This is a better move than Whisper. Move. Because this is a more first team surety. And then people can truly see what you're made of against big grown men. You understand?
JD, I love how you said that. I love how you said that a while ago. You say better move than Whisper, right?
Yes, I said that. I said that for a couple months now.
You know why I love what you said? And this is why I tell people, say, when a player is playing Premier League 2, if a player play Premier League 2 and me have a player in the championship, me go for the player in the championship to play for Jamaica. The player in the Premier League 2, you need to get in your first team, and then me can come look for you. But it's not like me disrespect, you know. But if you're in the Premier League 2, and I see one player in a League 1, me go for the player in the League 1 that is starting week in, week out.
Because the championship is to exercise what you have learned. Prem 2 is to develop yourself. It's to develop. So you're not really fighting for something, but you're acquiring the skill sets. But when you're playing in league football, you're fighting for something. A coach look in the Prem 2, a coach said, Whisper, work on the left foot, look on the right foot. When we in the half, you do this, do that. In the main team, me tell you that at the start of the season, anytime you don't do it, the next man where me tell to as well, will remember it, a him take a space. Done. You're gonna pick up in a training, and then after a time, when the next man fail, that's when me gonna put it in, or maybe you have something extra that I want at that time. It's a different conversation, CC.
Yeah, but me tell you,
no, I agree with you. I mean, I agree with the CC.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I was just saying, some people, when you see a player in the Premier League 2, they want that player in the Jamaica senior team. And I'm like, bro, I know party shop we are run. And this is no disrespect to no player. If you're in the Premier League 2, you're not ready for the Jamaica senior team, bro.
And that's true in a CC, because over here, like the PL2, right, it's basically development. You see it, and you not reach a stage yet for matriculate to the team yet, So them a build upon that. Kaim Dixon get a great opportunity where they can spend a little bit more time upon him, home certain skills when you have, and get him to be a better footballer. Boy, if you make in a Chelsea team, you have to go past like 100 man, because the way Chelsea buy players for a regular, me don't know. They have about 6 goalkeepers who can play in the first team.
Yes,
and none of them can even get in.
Thank you, because the United States, Slonina, he was one of the best players in Belgium, and he can't get a game. They went and go buy somebody else when Ima one of the #1 players them. So it didn't make no sense if you're gonna translate. Go ahead, Demo, so we can sing.
Yeah, sorry. So me get cut off because internet. So I just say this for closing. Me left from seeing a brother wrap up in a Jamaica flag, brother, with all the hope in the world. Very happy, very excited that the man will come play for us. Me left from that to seeing Southgate getting fired and a new manager coming who seems to be loving young players and using a lot of the core young players who him did use for win the Euros. And now I start to say, yo, what that mean for Jamaica? What that mean for man like Brandon Cover, who again, when I see him play for the senior side yet, I think he has all
still an opportunity because he's there, Demo.
And I am saying to you, boss, what this mean for all of these type of players, the splat.
We need to call them and stop things other local players them the same age better, Demo.
That's what I say in the blink of an eye, brother. A man will wrap up in a Jamaican flag and a show off, seem like say, yo, that's it for him. And now, me no know what got to the rest of the man them when I come through because of just a snap of the finger. So yeah, I mess us up while him did dead and while him get fired. Like me no know how this thing just a juke we now. Oh, I say brother. The man gone and it still a mess we up. And bro, me not understand what happen. Like me say, me need to know what the system of recruiting is like and why we can't cap somebody like in enough of the games them me see opportunities there where Brandon
Yes,
Coover could get a run. Me see
yes,
opportunities there. Like the man them blatantly come out and say them want to. Like if I never me not even know how Karai only get a game the other day. Like it just baffling to me, brother.
Demo, the truth is maybe you don't like it, but at the same time a man say, yo, you from Jamaica will get a bus because them need the caps them because other people
yeah.
here's people look for them. Me know that for person. That's the
And
reason why people pick
JD, you know,
other
me
man
know you know that.
them. No, me know true because I say
You,
before
you
it
know, me
happened.
know that.
I'm telling
You,
you.
you,
Yeah,
you remember when you talk about Kaim Dixon?
yes,
When you
and
did
then
talk
everybody
about
beat me.
Kaim Dixon
I'm
and
saying,
going to England.
Wanna just wait.
Hold on,
Me never
hold
tell
on,
it, but just wait. Demo,
JD,
that is
JD,
what
like
happened. A man
me
pick.
see, no, me see people in our comments that say, yo, Cove no they at that level there in England now look on
No,
them.
I'm
Bro,
mad this
all I am
Mad.
I'm mad
wait,
this
no,
that. I'm
let me
mad
just say
England,
this.
me
Let me
there.
just say this. Let me just say this, brother. Like me said to CC, Cole Palmer was on nobody's radar just a couple, if not just a year ago. The man there, Manchester City youth system, youth academy, whatever.
U21s
Mm.
and
And
he
then
was
just take
running out on the bench.
one breakthrough season, brother, and Cole Palmer at the
True.
talk of the town. Like, it, no matter if the man dip on him radar, no. It only take one breakout season and that's it. Like, me not understand, and the coach seem to love these type of footballers. So, me not understand what I say to me.
The thing
Which
is,
team have to
Demo.
capture the money? Mm-hmm.
So
The thing is,
yeah.
the people them just want to see the ability in the player them over here in England. They want to see the ability. Once they see the ability and then see you put in the effort and you're gonna make the step to that next level, they
Them
might
fall from
capture
that.
you even before you reach. They might capture you even before you reach because you know this are the thing with Hutchinson. You know, as much as in kind of rough around the edges right now, you know, if they can get him polish off to just reach the next level there, in good to go. At that they want to do, they want to get him at that level there.
Hutchinson, remember the demon say Hutchinson they further than even Cole Palmer based on when them find him by the radar because him already a play professional minutes. Palmer did go down and had to play in a lower leagues and then come back to the U21s and he was known but he was not getting that high rating. He believed in himself as well and that's why he made the next step. But you're right, Demo. You're right. But I can tell you, Demo, it comes back to the corruption in Jamaica. Not say corruption, the favoritism. Let me use the favoritism. You know, a man have that direction, and that's the direction they want to go to at that time. And that's what stopped a lot of these kids. Because remember, John Russell Demo, I heard
Yeah,
a man so time one mouth say John Russell's too slow. People in Jamaica better than him. I mean,
yeah,
I know
that's true.
me not ask you, me have it. People give me in my phone. Me have it from long time. That's how me start so strong. Yeah, and then me hear everybody start selling the same narrative. So me say, okay, that means word out of JFF actually go to other people. Because me
Yeah,
know this personally. I mean hear every other people on YouTube channel. I said John Russell too slow. So that means everybody come together do this thing.
yeah. The treatment of John Russell has been absolutely ridiculous. I'm
JD,
sure him play more than 2 games still. So that's good. But the people them obviously in the comments only know the name them, brother. I'm just use Brandon Cove as an example. So
Yes,
big deal let them mention some other people, and that's fine. All I am saying is we name Tyrese Hall and them people there. All I am saying is all it take is just a little spark and then the man them get called up and them can cement them place. And even if they don't cement them place, them play a 3 game and that's it for us. I will just get screwed just like that. That's all I
yeah,
say. So
yeah, man.
I don't know if we don't have the eye for talent and can just blood
No,
them
no,
in.
But then
Demo,
Demo,
Demo, I know, you know, don't know Demo. You know we not have the high for talent, Demo. So nobody say we don't know because everybody applying for Demo, them come and tell us them want to play, and then you say them not good. So then Demo, remember Ethan Pinnock, the same man we have a problem with Janos is a slow, I say Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lodi better than Ethan Pinnock, and me, an average YouTuber at best. Not even a coach in an average YouTuber at best. I want to say me a roach in a coaching as well.
Me not gonna say that because every coach have them own specific
Oh
things that
Lord.
they want from players. No, like for me, the Karai Anderson is it's ridiculous how him not playing at the team and being a lot more consistent, right? But every coach have what them require. So we're not gonna say we not have the eye for talent. Coaches just have them preference. Let me just say it that way.
Demo,
But
them
we're
have
not gonna leave
so
out
what
JD.
Demo,
But
something
JD, let me
you have
leave
to
out
stand
that
strongly,
fight,
Demo.
no?
No, you're not leave out, you're not gonna swear. I said, Demo, listen to me good. And I them have the eye for talent, them have the eye for xenophobia. Because why everything where them have the eye for are connected to Jamaica? Why it have to just be Jamaican born? If you had the
Good.
high for talent, it would have gone over the place, Demo. Come on,
JD,
man.
we can't. You may say, me just want to say the last thing I leave. Me not going another war there with you and this xenophobia thing. All me say is, you see the youth we come from Norwich. Him name Ro. Ro
Yeah,
him name
from City.
from
That's
Norwich. Him play for
Jonathan
Norwich,
Rowe.
brother. Jonathan, Jesus Christ. You see, if we lose that brother, may I tell you, bro, like him, we really need for call him up like soon and very soon. That youth is a baller. We can't afford to use a youth there to England, and him seem like him ready for play for Jamaica. Zine. So just get it out there, JD. Use a platform for stop war and just get it out
Oh
there. All
my
right.
God,
But
Big,
they see
big up on yourself. Big up on yourself.
the Jonathan Rowe Demo mention, right? Jonathan Rowe actually a play football. So this is the one I say is that you see if a player
Jesus
don't play,
God, the show done.
if a player don't play, and a man go say, boy, I go look on the player and say, all right, we can call him. That's a different thing. But if a player like Jonathan Rowe play almost about 50, 60 games. So he has played a lot of games where you can look and say, oh, we see the player. But I think sometimes you have persons who think if a player is sitting, all right, so the player is not playing, and the player is in the championship and is not playing. I'm see one player that is playing in League One. I'm going to pick the player who are playing in League One. Because the man in the championship, if he not play, me can't, like, if he's not playing, JD, for some reasons, you only go pick him. And I don't think the player should be upset if you don't pick him if him not playing, because at the end of the day, if you're not playing and then you come here and play and you don't play your best because you're not match up, and people now start cussing and say the player no good. It's not the player never good, the player is just not match fit.
Okay, all right. So before the game, sir. Finish CC because I was going to comment.
Man. What I say is I think enough people will come and big deal and love run off him out and say,
Yeah, CC, just focus on your conversation because we have a comment.
No, me know, but I'm gonna just say like this thing about if banana censor thing. If a player is not playing football, remember just a while ago saying, if we have two English born players, I'm gonna want to use them term, what I'm saying.
Just say way so people can understand.
If one player is playing for Coventry City week in, week out, and one player sitting on the bench in the championship week in, week out, I want the player that is playing week in, week out down at Coventry. That is the player that is the player who will get first choice. If the player in the championship starts to play now and him look like him look, when I look and we are watching him and him look better than the player that is playing in League One, then we're going for the player that is in the championship. But me always say this, JD. Me realize and the past coach him do this with Casey. Me see Casey Palmer a player what number 10 I think for him team, right?
Yes.
But when he come at Jamaica, I'm a player all in midfield. But let me tell you the reason why I believe. I'm gonna see it with Lottie Body here too. Because certain players play in a certain league, you want to play Premier League players, Championship players, then League One players, then MLS players. So you want to get all of the players in the best leagues on the field at the same time, even if the position that they're playing is not the position that they're most comfortable in. Like for example,
because you think that they are more developed, CC. You just think that they are more developed.
Yeah,
so
but
give you something better.
But what I say is, JD, if you are a centre back and you're playing in the championship, and you have a person who plays in the MLS and he plays defensive midfielder, I don't think the person who plays centre back is better than the person who plays defensive midfielder because he plays in the championship. I don't think so. Because
Which you could have a point because it's different position, but maybe he calculated the controlling, the reaction timing of a player to assess, to put it in context to say that okay, even though you are playing at defensive central in the MLS, you are so slow to the league, the level of what everyone playing, so you will slow it down. While I could just make this man stay simple, control pass and do his normal tackling ability there, and it will go at a faster pace. So even though he would not be registered as a CDM, it would still mean he could make the transition, the turnover of the team way more faster and effective. So that's why they go with it, because it's different reaction time and different stamina level, and maybe overall different range of styles as well, like the better control and the better passing range and all of those things. It adds up, and a coach could decide to take the risk. But maybe because he's not a CDM, you will have the level of the less composure in certain areas and stuff, because when you're a defender and you're not maybe the main defender that use all right, big up yourself, Pagan. Thanks for passing through, my brother. So CC, you have to factor those things. So maybe that's what the coach them use.
Yeah,
but
man,
I agree with you though. That's why they did it, because they don't believe that the others can pull it off. So that's why they said, let me just convert this man. You know?
JD, may I tell you, if it was me, I'm as a defensive midfielder, I'm see I play one centre back in a defensive midfield position, and you call me. See, next time you call me, I'm not coming.
Yes,
and next time you call me, I'm not coming, because I'm going to say, yo, I am a holding midfielder. That's what I play week in, week out. And you're calling me and you're starting a centre back over me because you're saying he's a better player. I'm not coming again, man.
Yeah, but they did that. They did that with Damian Lowe more than anybody else. So what you have to say about that? Because Damian Lowe was not playing in a higher level league. And
I'm a gear jam now. I said this, I'm gonna say it publicly. If Damian Lowe plays in the central defensive midfield position, Adrian Reid can play there. Because me just show you out if Damian Lowe, because Damian Lowe might be a better football player than Adrian Reid at this point in time.
A better football player? Okay.
No, I wouldn't. No, what I'm saying is he played in the MLS. He has played at higher leagues than the youth right now. So he's a more experienced football player then. He's a more experienced football player than the young man. However, in the position of central defensive midfield, I don't think he's technically better than the player. But guess what? The player played in the JPL. So I'm gonna say, yo, because Damian Lowe would have played at MLS and he would have played Ray, you'd rather to play him in the central midfield position over that player. And I don't think he's technically better than the player when he's playing in the middle of the park. So just think you can't play like me can't understand Latibody here. But me I say I still don't think Latibody here even should play there when you have over
the others.
Over the others. I think Jonathan Russell. Which one of them?
Yes, Jonathan Russell, Anderson. Yes.
Yeah.
And
you can't play Latibody over Johnson, Jonathan Russell.
I agree with that. I don't think I will. Yeah, none of these centre backs can start over Johnson. I care what they say. That is 100% true.
Yeah, you can't do them things, and I think those things to me, that Africa player. Because if me a Carl Anderson, I'm up on the bench. I mean, say about Latibody here play and him play all the central midfield.
Yeah, I thought that he used the wrong person, because Adrian Reid, I'm not really sold on him, even though I saw him doing a little bit better for Cavaliers, but yeah. But I agree with you, still, I think the composure that I saw for Cavaliers or Adrian Reid is better than Damian Lowe at all levels. I actually believe that. So, but that's my belief, that's my belief. And that one part of his game does not translate to say that he's a better player than Damian Lowe, though. You have to go through a lot more.
No, but that's why I was saying he's not I wouldn't say he's a better player, but I was saying that in the era of, if I was to choose a defensive midfielder, I would rather to choose him in that aspect than Damian Lowe. And I think a lot of people, they're not going to agree with that, because they're going to say a lot of people just lose in league. You understand me? I said they're going to just use league. And a lot of times we have seen some players come through non-league, come up. And when I look at the Jamie Vardy, all of these players, they come from the way down, coming up. So it's like until you see a player in the best league, that's when a lot of the people try to say, oh, all right, the player good. You see me? when they don't what they don't see is when they look at the player and I say, yo, you know, I think if this player get an opportunity, that player can push on and
So
move
pretty
it.
much, CC, they don't do scouting. They
No.
just wait on others to find talents, then pick off that.
Yes.
So pretty much lazy scouting then. Lazy scouting.
Lazy scouting.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
the guy do one tryout with Estoril in a Portugal league, right? And I mentioned this when I said it, because I did that video. I said to the people, I say, if this guy was to make it in the Portuguese league, like the team take him and say, all right, they might go be a part of the team. If he starts to play in the team, would you select him? And they say no.
No, that's why I've never said that we can't just even when they were talking about the my boy that went to France and failed, Junior Flemings, and then go other places and played. And I'm saying, no, it comes with what you have learned. We have to assess each player every single time. That seems like you're discriminating, like, oh, paint a picture of that man, him can't improve. You know, I would never say that, but I will assess them every time before we have to make a decision, though, because that's what you're a coach, you know, and that's why the coach had said that sometimes when JFF tries to send him to play games, he would want to sit down and analyze more things. Maybe that's what the manager tries to CC, because he wanted to do more things. You get me? He wanted to do more things. So sometimes we ourselves, that's why they always said, you know, never interfere. If you're not knowledgeable of a thing, don't interfere in the actual program. Leave the person alone. If you sign a coach, just leave the coach to do his job. Make him pick the games and when he want. Let him do everything. Stop try mingling the man business. You get me? And that is the problem. Let me bring in T-Got, good day, and then we can bring in Mr. Garfield. Yeah.
All right, morning. Go to Garfield and I come back, all right?
All right, Mr. Garfield, go ahead, Mr. Garfield.
No man, don't go on, man. I listen. Go on, man.
Okay.
All right, so
people say Fleming's not ready, but my conversation was just an example. I'm Jesus Christ. Once.
But here at JD, let me tell you, I think at the last time we really ever talk about the whole thing with playing who good enough on this. Because I'm tell you, at the end of the day, bro, a lot of these players, all of them are good enough, bro. Like we see enough, especially the guys who are playing in England. Sometimes it's just a difficult, everybody come in a difficult position. And because of that now, the situation get exasperated and people just start talk a lot of negatives around it. My sole thing is that may I support the team, and whichever 11 go out there, would just be critical of the game itself. So I would be critical of the game and say, yo, you know, this player could have done better in this position, or that player could have done better in that position. I think the whole part of the recruitment point, the JFF and the people who are in charge of the recruiting just needs to do better. And we need to stop ostracize players. Don't matter where the player born, whether the player born on Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn. Once the player is remember, this is where I go highlight this, JD, when I think a lot of people don't understand. Deco would have played for Portugal, but he would have not came through the ancestral route. He would have lived in Portugal and he would have played several years in Portugal, and then he would have qualified that way. What people fail to understand, I could have put it like this: if a player was to play for Jamaica through that route, I could understand it. While I would not like it, but I could understand it. But guess what? None of the players that are coming to Jamaica is qualifying through that route. All of the players are connected to Jamaica, whether through their mother, their father, their grandfather, or their grandmother.
And we just saw Mexico pick players through that same route as Deco.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that I remember when Deco get a chance there, Luis Figo and a couple of the other Portuguese people, players, they never like it. But me I say I can understand that sentiment, because you know you never born in your parents not come from the country, you don't really have.
So you can understand if people upset with that, but you think that this story of the direct lineage of your bloodline from the country, you think that people going too hard. Okay. I understand.
So if a man grandmother did come from Jamaica, how can you be upset about like that's a different scenario. Like I mean I say, yo, while they're not trying to be like when they come on to a lot of players, we're not trying to, because I see it with America, you know, they have the German players, then when Jurgen Klinsmann was going for a lot of the German American players, and a lot of people were licking out on it, and I say, oh boy, then I like this. All I'm saying is that the players that are playing for Jamaica now, that were born in Jamaica, I'm not attack no man or anything. A lot of them have kids that are not born in Jamaica.
Okay.
They were born in Jamaica, but their kids are not
Bibi
born in
Gardner,
Jamaica.
Fuller,
I got
all
show.
them, yeah.
I got show a name.
Bibi,
I got show a name out
yeah,
there.
go on.
Like we get called up. Norman Campbell. We feel like that's a baller where Jamaica need to give an opportunity to. I feel like
we're gonna get to you need to give a background as to how you come to that conclusion, because you have to look at you as a coach, Garfield, you don't look at the positions before, because remember, you know, when you're a coach, you have to speak from a coach's perspective, you know. So if that man you have 17 players in the same role, and when Norman can actually play, that's
right.
where Jamaica have the best set of players, you know.
Yeah,
So
but
are you going to sacrifice the other positions that we're challenging to just put a man in the team?
honestly, sacrifice. You have to look on the level of playing and consistently of playing. You have players where you say yes, they're in the same position, but this is a man who's proven week in and week out, who's playing every week. And to be fair, me feel like him should get called up a long time.
All right, so
He was always a player at the back.
Let me name the player then when Norman Campbell playing. And the people I'm gonna see if, because I like Norman Campbell. I think he learns fast. You know, I like him. So he plays more. He's an attacking midfielder, pretty much attacking midfielder to forward. All right, so that's his role, right? So the roles that he shares is Leon Bailey, Damari Gray. Because he can play central through the middle. I don't think he's a true striker, so I'm not gonna put him in the Antonio role. So Cam to left and right. All right. Yes. So look who is why. So only I would pick him out. I think I could swap place with him with Cephas and those guys. Cephas is the only one. Spot. Yes, Cephas spot, yeah, because I think that he has better controlling than Cephas. He offers good pace as well. His passing range is better than Cephas, because you saw Cephas and you could just say that Cephas is just a raw player. Yeah, he's just a raw player that adds speed to the conversation. That's what it actually proves to me. You get me? So I think that Campbell, you could have that conversation. You could have. But if the coach decide that he just wants someone to just go forward and add a forward presence on the wing side, because maybe that's the only outlet, because Antonio would be doing the physical work, I could see why he goes for Cephas over Campbell. You understand me?
But not only that too, JD, you have to understand the level of age too. He is a player who's younger, who you do want to have in the system as a coach who are coming, keep in the system and grow and build that system. Some of the name where you call and some of them baller there, yes. You know, you have to look on like the age level. And I feel like the coach who are coming right now, I'm gonna assess that as a coach to say, yo, me, I gotta pick our group, but I know said the age level is gonna mature to where we need to be at the peak when it comes to World Cup situation. I'm gonna feel like, just like Una call out, honestly, I'm gonna feel like that's a thing. Me as a coach, I'm gonna feel like this coach needs to start implement. Say, you know what? Some of the older baller them just need to let go and just keep a core of the gelling of the young. Cause if you really look on the level of thing, you know, Jamaica have really young baller, you know, but the older baller them are kind of take over the position and I drone the younger baller them for kind of like gel. I'm gonna feel like as a coach myself, me feel like this coach need to implement this now. Say, you know what? Some of them younger baller need to let go and give the younger baller them an opportunity for gel in the team and build up. And I feel like that as a new coach, we would have come into a system that the mindset would have in another one. Yeah. Because at Charles and Aaron, you know, I have to understand, say, yeah, build for the top.
But Garfield is 24. I agree with your take. But he's 24 now. You don't realize that even if we are going to go younger, people might still bring up some other players that they would consider to. Because Cephas is the same age as him.
Morning.
So,
all right.
I think he's a good player, but it's gonna be hard. I could see the challenge. Why? Because now you have young Kaim Dixon gone overseas. Whisper Kaim Dixon plays the same exact position as him, you know. You know, good morning, Data. Massive respect. And where again says JD proven wrong. And where again, Big Boss, this is not a proven wrong video. This is we having a conversation on trying to lead to education more than propaganda and sensationalism. You understand me? Yeah, because even the title of the video never proved me wrong. All right, yes. So if you listen to the video in its entirety, you get to realize that is not about proving wrong or nothing. You understand me? Aim. So which player will he replace? Aim Henry is saying that I'm coming to the super chat. All right, Hilton. Thanks for being here. He's saying that he would have used Cephas. He would have replaced him with Cephas. And I could see that happening. But I think Garfield, if you bring him in the conversation, I could see people trying to bring Whisper and my boy in the conversation as well. But I still believe that he's actually performing better than both of them. So I agree with you on that. All right, so Malik Owil should play right back or center back. He plays for we know Malik Owil Hilton. We know Malik Owil. Big up Dexter Lab. Thanks for being here, man. Wagwan. Hope all is well. We know Malik Owil very, very good. I think I wanted him to continue to play for Jamaica. You know. They brought him for Jamaica team at a time when he was looking a club. He was a well-spoken young man. He was actually going college in United States. Yes, so if he found a club now, that is very good. That's very good for him. He plays right back mainly. Yeah, I don't think he can make the centre back pool and the right back pool. I think at this point, Hilton, based on just that's two strong position that Jamaica has. The right back pool and the centre back pool. Because you have Wes Harding, you have Lembe Kisa, you have Lati Bodir. And then the centre back, you have Ethan Pinnock. You have all of the other guys them coming in. And they keep on getting better and better players to add to it. So those Cover has gone on loan to League 2. Nice. I still love that. Coventry. Still love that. Coach, I disagree. Let me just run up. Splat, yes, Splat, yeah, I see Splat came in the conversation as well. Chris, Coach Garfield, Splat at 20, you know. I want to start as them right now at Petersfield. He came in from Chelsea, goes to League One. They almost qualified to the championship, and he's back as the starter now. So you see what I'm saying? So maybe, go ahead.
So that means let me say players like those players we need to give opportunity to take a look at. You know, there's a lot of time we don't take the opportunity to look on ball like that because I say just like what you say right now, it just bring up a name. But as a Jamaican viewers or as a person from the outside of the diaspora, would I say, you know what? Don't pick that youth there. Pick up Bobby Reed because we know it's Bobby Reed. You see what I say? So
I
that's what I get to.
All right, so let me reason it out then different then. You as a coach coming into a JFF and a Jamaican society, because you're Jamaican born, right? So you know how our thing go. See a youth 14 a player and everybody about shot in the air, them have to win the game. It is nothing about nobody learning nothing. Manning Cup our biggest sport in a Jamaica because we have to win. Nothing about nobody learning nothing. So you as a coach now, take up the job, Garfield. Right. And you're trying to secure yourself. So you don't even have time. So it starts from the mentality of the people and we are give you the job. Because they tell us, say, yo, I work up, I get pick fire now. So Garfield, you go work out that. Because you go get fire. If they deliver instant. I understand you're trying to set up a core, you know. But they in that. So what would you not take the job then, Garfield?
But listen, let's reason. When I'm going to come in and implement certain things, everybody that backlash on him. And eventually it start develop and people start, you know what? We see something I build. We see where is idea. So as a coach, if you are coming with a setting, you have to be firm and strong upon what you do. And then be structured in a way you do to where you have a plan and you have a success where you want to be. You can't just come in and just do something. So what me I say is, if he is coming in with the idea, say, yo, me I gonna do this, and you show the visual people a plan of what you do, and people will slowly adapt to it. Because I see same thing with Angus, you know, when he first come, people say, oh, this and that, and then him start bringing the JPL people, and people start saying, and then no, because if you really think about it, but then people never use the JPL people after it. And then when him start implement some of them, him start having these camps and start having these people. No, people have the ideas. You know what? We need to start with it. We need to start with that. So my thing is, when we feel like what him need to do now is, as a coach, and next thing when we feel like this coach need to start do is, you know, back then when they have the team where they play, just the all overseas players, him need to take a look at. Just don't call up none of the core player him have right now. Have a game where have just all overseas based player, make them play and take a look so the people can actually see these ballers. Not you are bringing you a mixture with this baller and this baller. Just have a setup where him just do all over base players so the diaspora could see these ballers and then them say, you know what? Maybe you need to put this guy in the original team. Maybe you need to put this baller in the original team. And then my thing is when you implement these ballers, they need to be a young core. They need to be a young core. You can put the young core in with your original core and gel them in. You see what I say? So at the end of the day, me see a person in the chat that says Coach Garfield go coach. My youth, you don't know who me is. You can show you trophies on top of trophies and you won't even know. I'm a coach. I school me there right now. But then I'm an off period. So
yeah, but Garfield, Garfield, relax.
No, just want to make him know. I'm not.
No, but
Garfield. Okay.
Garfield, that's all the world is, you know. Remember, it's YouTube, you know, so people decide what they want to say. What you have to do is to present something. So when they go and research now, they get to realize, okay, me the act a fool. Because sometimes you make education make a fool out of people in them own actual fear time. That's what I've done to people here. Because them beat me, but I don't war or fight with them. Just leave them. All right? Yes, just give your take and nobody fight with them. You know? Yeah, because believe me, you are Jamaican born. That's why I ask you, you know. Earlier, you never know why I ask you. Because when they speak, them people, them fight. So you're Jamaican, you know all them stays. So don't me don't know what me give advice and sometimes I don't follow my own advice.
I say, man, they might tell the man, say, oh, which party in coach and think that.
Yeah. All right, so the man go back to Omari sell we out people. The guy I play for U21s, he's still eligible for Jamaica. But it definitely looks like if England should give him a call up, maybe he would be ready. And we don't know if Jamaica called him as well, and he's going to be in the same list as well. We don't know. We don't know nothing at all. We have to just watch and see. All right, and that's why I made sure to just build a video so we can have a strong talk about it. But what we need to do is what we are leading this space to. That's what we need to talk about more than Omari Hutchinson. What this YouTube space is becoming. Is it actually good for Jamaica football, or is just man trying to sell themselves for profits and nothing for Jamaica football?
Jump on that first. JD, want jump on that first.
Because I think that's more of a thing than them actually
want to bigger than Omari. Yeah, because if Omari gone, that means we still not going to scout new talent will come up. JD, the YouTube space gone down to bush level. I be some. You see what the biggest thing, I mean, see that come already in JD. You see the YouTube steers, I understand and respect to everybody's opinion, because this is my opinion, but you see when it's different when I'm have an opinion and a facts. But you see this YouTube space, even when I'm have an opinion and the facts, overthrow the man opinion, everybody I go say is the man opinion. So you know what that means? They never yet accept facts. So through this YouTube space, people have it said opinion this, opinion that, opinion this. Kick away facts. Good point. Kick away facts, JD. The YouTube space gone down to bush level. Everybody just want to have an opinion now when the facts out there. Bro, it a mash up the football, bro. There's no JD, may I tell you God truth. If I know your station, sometime I call him on JT station. If I know that, me not come on YouTube because everybody I say, boy, this is my opinion, and them talking at them so-called education. Like, this is my opinion. Don't I have an opinion to say?
That's true,
I
man.
will type it in the chat and say, bro, all right, you have an opinion, but go research this.
I
Here's
just
two
view them one, man. I just view them one. They don't say anything for the joy of you.
JD is gone. JD, that me want
I
jump.
agree. I agree that it gone. I agree that it
to
gone
the
as well.
bush.
Yeah, we can't say something now. We can't say something now. We can't say something now.
Yes, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hold on. I agree with you, Martin. And what I said 2 years ago of people regulating the YouTubers, them, just like how we want to regulate the JFF, that should have been a thing, and this would have been avoided, like what we're seeing now. But people said my bad mind that time. The only thing I was doing, I was actually bright enough to see what actually helps. But they said I was bad mind, and I know everybody has said the same thing. It go down to the dog, man. So for more established YouTubers, you if you're here to make your money and you're doing a job, kudos to you. But at least take a stance to save the space so it can actually get more information out there, because we built this to use for good purpose. You have some of them people, they have the purpose in them life, much less for come and help Jamaica football, and they're just using it to fit their own propaganda and agenda. I'm telling you. All right.
JD,
so please stand up for something. All
But
right,
what go on
please.
do
My
here
turn
is
now.
like-
My turn.
And view, Tiga, this is not about your time. You need to start. And people, the viewers, you need to start make your views count. Make your views count. Because
But
if you
JD,
don't watch it, them not do none of them foolishness here. Them are gonna start read a book in them out. No, them not reading a book. I think that's
but
the last
JD,
thing I'm gonna do.
but what a JD though. The thing about it is though, alright. So while
Yeah, me ask you talk, and JD make a man talk before me. And me I say,
Go
yeah.
on,
Hold on,
talk,
Cici. Let Tiga
Well,
talk, Cici. Please. Because I don't want to Tiga go.
Yo,
You say where you say Tiga. God.
CC talk about you know. You know about conversation, you know. But yeah, CC are talking.
That's not Tiga. It's not a mic contest. If the guy
No,
has
it's not.
something,
No, I'm not
Tiga,
saying.
that if
No,
the
we
guy has
have.
something to rebuttal, let them
Hold
have to
on.
speak.
Yeah, but Yanim not talk
Oh,
for
all right.
about 2
TC, they
hours.
get too much talking. Time TC, that's what he got to say. So maybe just
Yeah.
make him talk. Go
All
ahead,
right.
Tiga.
Good morning, gentlemen, and everybody on the panel. Big up yourself, JT. Welcome back. I see you're on a vacation, and people are calling you chicken.
YouTube done, you know. Me tell us the YouTube done, you know, when me see him come on,
People
you know, all right?
People are calling chicken and wimp and all everything there. But I'm glad you enjoy your vacation with your family, and you're back now, you know, fresh. All right. I heard you this morning again. You're talking about the Omar Hutchinson and stuff like that, and you give your perspective. I always love your opinion. You always try to look at two sides of the coin, and then you say what is it. That I like about you. You always listen and watch. And I know that you were voting for Omar Hutchinson. I was one of them. Was watching him to come back in the space, and I give him time. I give him time. You understand? And but this morning when I got the news, and somebody sent me the information, I was really cut. Trust me, I was really cut.
That's why they're sending you the information. All
Yeah,
right. That's why.
I was really cut. Reason being, I was really cut. Omar Hutchinson stated that when we wanted him for the Nation League, he stated that he wanted a club and he wanted to settle and play some football, and then him consider coming back for Jamaica. That was the narrative out there. I don't know if it was facts or anything, but I know they call him. But me say he want to settle and get a club. All right. I'm going to use 2 examples. And there was another player that said the same thing, Mason Greenwood. We know that Mason Greenwood never have a club, and Mason Greenwood said, I want to have a club, settle myself, and then come play for Jamaica. Now look at the 2 narratives now. Mason Greenwood, get him club. You understand? Sign him money, and I play football. And we see it all over the globe. Mason Greenwood switched to Jamaica. He was true to his word. And he's coming. And Omar Hutchinson. Yeah. Omar Hutchinson now. The same thing happened. Found his club, playing some football, and I even get called up for the under 21. So you see the 2 scenario. As I'm looking at it on the inside, one was telling a lie and one was telling the truth. Mason Greenwood, We see he's planning to come to the thing is in motion for him to come and play for Jamaica. Omar Hutchinson already have his passport. He don't need
Yes.
nothing in motion. He can just jump on a plane tomorrow morning and say, "I come for play for Jamaica." But right now, we see him get called up for England 21. And I
Yeah.
say this, and this is my opinion. If
Yes.
Omar Hutchinson put on that gears and play for the England 21, he got cut him off. Here. That means
All
he
right.
lied to us.
All right. So Tigat,
All right.
how did he lie to you? Because this was
Because he said, okay, go ahead,
let me not paraphrase. Let me tell you his exact word. He was busy trying to get himself organized in a club and try to set his future. Both England and Jamaica called him and he turned both of them down. He will make his decision in the future. That was his exact word, you know. Now he gets a club settled down, and now this U21 call up prove that he got the call and it was not just Jamaica alone he turned down for real. And he decides to go and play for the U21, and the U21 is not cap-tied. So, you're going to cut him off, see, because that's our problem what we're having now. I agree with you.
No, because this is it. This is it. Why I'm going to cut him off. This is the next step for him to make it to the big team. And him only use us.
Okay.
You understand? Because if he go to the under 21, say he go to the under 21, and he's a good player. You know he's a good player, genuine good player. And he prove himself and say, hey, this is talent. We want him for the big side. That means he wasn't really want to play for us. He wasn't committed to play for us.
So you thought that he said, but have you ever heard from his mouth that he wants to play for Jamaica only?
I'm just hold on.
The last time he spoke, he said he's gonna make a decision.
Yes, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, he already has his documents, so it can just come over and play for Jamaica at any time. You're saying ask him to come and represent him, can do it. But him making this step, that means it proving that he doesn't want to represent Jamaica. He wants to represent England. This prove that he doesn't want to represent Jamaica. Okay. He want to because this is another step for him to make it to the senior level. Because if him go to the under 21 and prove himself and him say, hey, this is an exceptional player, we want him on the senior side. Him gone to the senior side. All right. Yeah. Somebody say it's a poor example. No. Remember, Mason Greenwood don't have to play for Jamaica, you know. Although him can't play for anybody else. Mason Greenwood just can't play just club football and retire from internet.
You're trying to use the example of the level that not the quality, the level of player that Mason Greenwood is. Him not to play international football. Him like popular than everybody else.
Yes, so, that's what I'm saying. Mason Greenwood. They're saying that I said somebody in the comments saying it's a poor example. It's not a poor example. Mason Greenwood don't has to play for Jamaica. They're making the rise that Mason Greenwood don't him have no more play. Him have no more international team for play for. Is it that England or Jamaica and England don't want him? Mason Greenwood can prove. Hold on, no. Mason Greenwood can prove himself in Marseille, coming out as one of the top baller. England change their mind and call him back. You know, you don't know what can happen in the future. You understand?
But me, you know, we heard them even the other day when he made it.
Yeah, we understand that, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. England can get a coach. Yeah.
Anything now happen.
No. We could just call it.
The other day, two persons in around England, I say, if them have him, them win the Euros, and people still say, them are deal with morality more than anything else.
I understand that.
So Tiga, what I'm trying to say to you, I get your point. The quality of the player is already there.
Yes.
It's there. But the acceptance from the people them will never change. You understand me, Tiga?
But Marcel never accept him. Right now, they are calling him savior. Remember when he was coming in?
Marcel never accept him. Marcel may never accept him.
Yeah, but no, them accepted him. Yeah, but no, them are calling him savior. Them are calling him savior.
The me still not like him. The me still not like him. So no care what you said. You see, he got you reason things out. You know, the mayor still not like him because the mayor said him never want him because of what will come with the backlash. But the people accept him, and I thought that a lot of people accepted him because it clearly tells by the jersey seal, Garfield, the man of the highest jersey seals, they tell you that the people not just change to buy the jersey. They wanted him from day one. But the people in charge of the region never wanted him because they thought that people would try to backlash him like other people in England. You understand me? Yes. So that's two different things he got. So the actual mayor never want him. So that is true. The powerful man in the country never want him. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
That is true.
All right. So it's just where the commitment of Omar Hutchinson lies for me. Where the commitment lies for me. Understand?
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
Nobody.
Go ahead.
Let me say something on the behalf of Hutchinson. I'm not really kind of like, I'm not really what the word of mouth. I'm not really try for say me I'll dip on him side, but you have to understand there's a young youth where I will go through whole heap of team through to the smaller situation, you know, as far as transfer one place and transfer in another place. So you have to understand say for mindset and the thing where I go through and as far as jumping from one club and now get playing time and just feel like say if coming out of the Chelsea system I will get the opportunity, but yes still him did on the back burner of not getting a chance. You have to understand say them kind of thing that depend on the young youth, them mind, you know. So with him, you have to still young in the bridging. You see me? You have to give him time for kind of like for coming. I understand say I say, yo, him having passport, say he might get called up, say if he just jump to the opportunity. But bridging, look on even Wooly Babala where get the opportunity and them going out of the national system and just feared. So you have to give him the opportunity for kind of like get himself ready for kind of like gelling and different national system and them thing, you know. It's not easy for them to sometime, you know, especially coming from a different country, coming over here. You know, I understand saying I'm all Jamaican, but him go through a lot, bridging. You see me? So you have to give him time, brother. Him still young. Give him time, and eventually if him come over and jump the ship and come with it.
Carry on. He doesn't make a decision. He doesn't make a decision.
Exactly.
Playing at U21, he can still play for the main team. Carry on. So that's why we made sure to start with the facts.
Yeah,
not because he's playing now.
Opportunity for kind of
yes, not because he's playing now.
Because even him as a baller, him not making decision himself. Him family still play a big role now in what him doing. You know?
But he told you that his family make all decisions.
Yes, you have to understand. You have to still give them time, hombre. You see me? As a coach, even me as a coach, when I coach my student, them Bridgie, I can't just talk to them alone. I still have to go to them parents and everything there. So what if a decision where I think where I just him make it? No, dog, I not him alone I make it. You see me? So you have to give him time, hombre. But definitely see what I say, him having passport, him for just come over and play. But you have to give him time. Him still what make you think say him so embrace as getting called for the under 21. Him still young virgin. No big ball and I'll get no go really broadcast the under 21 call up. You see me?
All right.
So,
hold on now. All right, I understand your point. All right, so you believe that, all right, say him not come and play under 21. All right, the current players we have, the hypothetical. The current players play through the World Cup qualification. We get to the World Cup. In 2026, him going to say him ready for come.
The coach decides. No, the coach always decides T-Gat. If the coach don't want to team,
so as a football fan, would you want him to be on the team? If you decide then when Jamaica qualify for the World Cup,
it's a collection of people bringing in to the team to the World Cup. Mikel Antonio gonna be 36. He might be too old, but him struggle and bust for bringing it to the World Cup.
Yeah.
But look,
if you have a young striker, would you not want to bring the young striker over him? Are you gonna say Mikel Antonio don't go there?
No, but I'm just asking you to answer the question. I'm saying when we
answer your
oh yeah,
question.
but yeah. I thought you finished because somebody else was talking. Sorry, let me listen.
I have answered your question to say sometimes it comes down to the coach and also you have to just realize.
No, I'm not talking about the coach. I know I'm talking about you.
As a fan,
I want you. Yeah, as a fan. Yeah, as a fan. That's what I say.
We
Yeah,
have to face reality. If he's better and in better form than the next person that might have not brought us there and just on the squad, yes, I am going to put him in the damn team because he can play.
I'm gonna ask my question before I leave. All right. So what about when the reverse psychology? What about the ballers them will want to Jamaica and Jamaica not call them up?
Yes.
Baller
What
will
about
want to
Madasil
represent
them?
Jamaica
What
and
about
Jamaica
Madasil?
overlook
We
them
say
and not
want come
call
on
him up?
Jamaica, but nobody not call him, and he
Exactly.
keep
No,
on a
yeah,
perform.
but that's what I say. Those ballers who are committed. As a fan, I'm not speaking as a coach or what. I'm as a fan. Those ballers who wants them bring them in because we see them have they want to play. They're committed. But footballers, oh yeah, I say give me time or whatever. Forget them. It's
My
like
question.
hold on. It's like me. I look a girl and she don't want me and she want 10 other man. And then when me get
Okay.
famous, she go
Well,
want me.
the
We're not
experience.
gonna.
No. So
You
she want the
understand?
experience before she make her final decision.
You know, she want
T.
she want to make a next man teacher or for kiss and next man teacher or for
Well,
whatever. That's what she come to me.
Tiga,
No,
it is Tiga. They
no,
don't
Rasta.
want Tiga. They don't want people, so they make them own decision. Me understand you try use analogies, but Tigat, this is the problem. So Tigat, you don't think that our mindset are the problem? You don't think that the mindset that cause the failure, Tigat?
No, I don't think it's a mindset. And back to the thing with the Michael Antonio and him, I don't think that so Michael Antonio would have said that I work hard for the team, get the team qualified
Right
as a
now.
fan, put the work up, and then you drop me. When you reach the goal, you drop me for a younger striker. How you expect that? How you expect Michael Antonio to feel? Are you gonna say no? I like we want a younger striker. I don't feel so.
No,
I don't feel so.
Mikel drop off and have an injury or
No,
see that
no, I'm saying
help.
it is no.
No,
Him not drop off another injury. He's still
no.
playing. He's still
Tigat,
playing. Him
Tigat.
still fit and
If
play.
the coach,
No, I'm not talking about
if
JD.
he's
I'm
still
not
fit and
talking.
playing, if he's still fit and playing to that level, yes,
Yeah,
I'm going to bring Mikel Antonio because I'm going to factor in what he did.
right.
You understand
That's
me?
what I'm
Yes,
asked as a
yes,
fan. I'm not talking
yes.
as a coach. I'm
All
asked
right,
as a fan.
let me
Yes.
go through the comments now. Um,
Hey guys, we over
JD,
there.
don't come to me
What?
when it
What?
is as when I make it as a person. Okay,
Hey, we
that
on
is
that
fair.
side.
That is fair, but I'm not going. I am not going to hold back someone to not choose me when I was a nobody. If they want to choose me, it's up to me to decide if I want them. But I can't say that, oh, because you never choose me then. You're not nobody. I can't criticize you. You decide for your own damn self. While me decide if I want you. I will factor that in my decision making. I could see that maybe you go down the road and learn, and both of us have mutual understanding. And then I could still choose you because it all comes down to what is out there. What am I looking for? And if you fit the criteria for what I'm looking for, I can't say because you reject me 10 years ago, I am going to just leave you alone if you fit the criteria what I want at this point. So sometimes the reasoning is very important in a people. All right. So Tigat, J.S. Saguna said, why England didn't throw him away after he played for us? Oh, you answer that now, Tigat? Tigat, we're waiting on you.
JD, sorry, my boss. I didn't hear the question. I was talking
The
to
question
somebody.
is on the screen.
Okay, what? Well, I'm not.
Why England didn't throw him away after he played for us? When he was born in
Remember,
England and
hold on.
everything.
Remember, that was a question I was discussing to the person. Remember, when he played for us for against Catalan, it was a friendly international. Never count for. When he played for us against Trinidad and Tobago twice, was a friendly international, didn't count. So he was still eligible to play for England. So England took the chance now to snap him up. Remember, I asked a question this morning if he didn't represent, but the question it was to me when he represent us to Catalan, when Catalan beat us 6 and he was playing, it didn't count. When he played against Trinidad and Tobago, the twice didn't count. He's still available to play for England and Jamaica. Remember that. So England have the chance to snap a good baller, which they did. So that is the answer to my question.
Okay, fair enough. African said, has anyone asked players why they don't choose a country? because that to me is the more fascinating conversation. All right. And then Ray says, I am choosing not to want, fair enough. And that's what I said. I am choosing not to want them. Then Williamson says, you with us or against us? He's not committed to Jamaica. Well, Williamson, that means we're not going to get majority of players then. All right. Because every big player, you have to convince to come and play for Jamaica. You understand me? And one good thing up there, they youth use us. That is where I kind of disagree, because I don't think we have that. I don't think we have what it takes for a caliber of Omari Hutchinson to use Jamaica. I disagree on that part. I think you guys think Jamaica is bigger than what it is. I am very sorry. Like Jamaica football, I honestly believe that
All right,
you guys think Jamaica is bigger than what it is. I'm very sorry.
we're skipping. Ready?
I think it's disrespectful. I think Omar Hutchinson has his own pulling power for we to say that him use Jamaica. I thought that they were trying to get him, they were trying to convince him, and he still can play for Jamaica. So I think him using Jamaica, I don't think that is a true statement. Like what actual article you ever watched and people said because of Jamaica, why we pick Omari Hutchinson? Every article when we see Jamaica local players go overseas, it's not because of their clubs. It's because of the national team. Am I lying? Those are the situations that they are using people. Nobody knows about Omar just to play for Jamaica. That's the reason why they might buy him. Everybody talked about him being a generational talent or a top talent from 15 years old. So how did him use Jamaica when this man was getting thousands of dollars to play for Arsenal, come to Chelsea from him at 16? He's getting more money than 95% of Jamaican players in general. So how him use it? When him come at Jamaica, him have more followers than Jamaica Football Federation. Him have more money than them. Him have more followers than them. So me not understand. I don't think Ray, that's my problem. I think this is the way almost everybody I think the same way I saw Williams said it. That is the sole problem. What's stopping us from taking the next step? The ego. Who dare you for you to do me that? No. The man is a big baller, just like how Liam Bailey say, Jamaica now do nothing for him. Me not agree. Jamaica never do nothing for him or can't do nothing for him. Me not agree say can't do nothing for you. But me not agree say did nothing for Omari Hutchinson. Because he's trying to not use Jamaica. He's actually trying to not use Jamaica. So let we go. Guru said if people had the facts, they would come to a better conclusion. Well, Guru, I don't think if they have the facts, them care. You get me? Because we are explaining everything here. This man is more popular than Jamaica Football Federation before him come. Damien McCollum say foolishness you talk, JD. Oh, if before you come on, okay, okay, I saw Odiri Hilton. Can go ahead, Odiri.
Yeah, so I'm
How you
saying that
doing?
I'm okay. Good morning, guys. I love what you guys are doing, and I have to say that, and you guys' reasonability is tough still, isn't me? And but for me, it's gonna be hard right now to really try to influence other players to come to the country and play for Jamaica when I personally believe that the interview that Leon Bailey did um
Ooh.
on international TV where it was played so much and was seen by so many people, and the way he, as our star player, and as he said that he's the light on the national team, and when he said that the national team won't bring no light to him for him to play for a Chelsea or a Real Madrid or a Barcelona. You know what I mean? Like, professional people hearing that things, agent hearing those things from a star player who's the biggest player in the national team. You would really think say a agent is gonna have a national star
Good
and hear
side.
that say oh, you want to go play for who? You don't see the interview that their biggest baller. You don't see what he did and talk about the national team, how unprofessional they are, or this, or that they are. You get what I'm saying? Like,
And match it with your experience as well.
and then match it now with your experience. Why would you belittle yourself right now? Yeah, and we want Liam Bailey to play, but we have to give him have to be accountable for what he did. You get what I'm saying? It's not about because there's no other star player in the world that does that to their national team. You get what I'm saying? And for a professional player, I really think what he did was very bad, and it right now it's affecting the national team.
Okay, well, I never looked at that point here, but everything that I was saying kind of directed to that department. So the fact that you took what we said and added on it, good point. That's a good point as well. That's a very good point. So we don't, and it comes back to what where again just said. If all the facts was known, maybe they would have come from a different standpoint. So what you say about the ego? What you say about the ego of our people? You don't think that our problem, like both in the federation and also maybe our people or will look at things
Oh,
like if people this like if people just them don't know the facts around it, but just the feeling, them feel like rejection, them just spaz out.
yes, because we as Jamaican, we we quick to talk but slow to listen. So we don't try to understand what other people are thinking or try to assess the situation. But but we when we hear something, we just talk. You get what I'm saying? So the egoistic thing is gonna always happen. You see me? Because we not try to understand or try to know or try to get factual statement. Anything where we think in our brain, I saw it go for we. And it's like hard to change our mind. And that's how we are as a nation and as a whole country, everything. You get what I'm saying? But really and truly I tell people say um what Leon Bailey did was disturbing.
Okay, and so at this point, you're agreeing with me that our approach should change completely, because we are, and it's not just the fan base, but also the federation, everything. Like we need to clean house and just overall change things, the way we do things. You know, like for instance, our competitors like America. You saw what they did for Balagan. Man call up Balagan and give him gift, give him family him gift, talk to him, show him the project what them have for 16 years down the line. They know he can't play for 16 years, but they're showing for 16 years project. So you think that's the way we should go, rather because remember, you have people in the federation things like, oh, these people think on YouTube, the exact way, yo, I want to, come play for Jamaica. Who are
Yeah,
you?
no
You
man,
get me?
and that is why it's when him said the JFF is unprofessional, he's very right.
Yes,
You get
yes.
what I'm saying? And another thing when me I go old Leon Bailey too is when, and that's why I don't understand Jamaicans. Because if somebody tell me, just like the caller that was talking a while ago, him said that him old Omari Hutchinson direct for him actions, for him word.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody come up on live interview and said that everything that they're saying, the supporters are saying that I don't play good for Jamaica is true. That means he knows it himself that he's not playing good for the country. So
Mm-hmm.
why are
Mm-hmm.
we pushing out our all for him to continue to play for us? I don't understand, and this is why Jamaicans are so confusing to me, because they didn't only chastise the JFF, him chastise him brothers and him brothers the one that he plays with. You got what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts. Yeah.
So you can't just you can't hold Omari Hutchinson for fee word and you're not holding Leon Bailey for his word, because he's telling you point blank,
Facts, 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 facts. Yeah, man.
not
Good. Good
Doesn't
reasoning.
play good
I
for
know.
us.
You hear people in the chat. Blame Bailey, I blame for this now. Brother, just
No,
listen to the one the man has say now.
I'm not
My
blaming him for
God.
anything.
The man
I'm
now blame
saying
Liam
that
Bailey for this, but he might try to say even this could be something trickle down
uh,
because imagery
yes,
is very much important. Oh, can
yes,
you not
because
listen to what the man has say?
he's the
And
face.
understand? Oh my God.
He's right. He's right. He's the face
Wow.
of the national team. He represent the national team. He's the face right now, and he's strongly correct. But when you go a national thing, and we know in a World Cup qualifying state where we need ballers to come to us. If ballers here, all right, for scrap Liam Bailey. If you here say captain's bread not pay them worker, are you going to work there? You're not gonna want to work at captain's bread, right? It doesn't matter if you, as long as you hear a rumor say you're there, that company is not professional and you have to wait 3-4 weeks before you can get a pay. Are you going to take up yourself and go work with that company? You're not going to. You get what I'm saying? So if you see a star player coming on live TV stating all those stuff, that Jamaica can't make me play to the highest level. Them can't get me at Real Madrid, them can't get me there, them can't get me here. No star player is gonna want to come.
And it's not because they want to use Jamaica, but they're just saying that it looks like it's a suicidal mission. You have to
Suicidal mission.
because this man born in the country and everything, and
And
it look
tell me
how
say him not
yeah,
play.
yes,
The
I
man say
got
him
you.
not play. The man
No,
say him
but
not
he
play
never.
because of this.
Zaba HD, the man agrees to JFF improve. The man has started conversation with that. The man just
Yeah,
tell
man.
you the imagery. So sometimes when you're beating the next man, where him up on the outside and I try use everything to make him mine up, it becomes more difficult. Travdan, I think your soul sick. Not you sick, your soul. Go down in your one body, take out your soul, and that sick for you, Travdan. The man explain, once you say Liam Bailey, the man I'm done, because Liam Bailey, you want to play for the other place too, I'm going to use that as a reference. And thank God they never there at the start of the video. Jesus God. Because I was not cussing Liam Bailey. Big up Dexter, boy, I tell you. Once you call the man name Dexter, you better don't do a video on Liam Bailey at the last day. And them have respect for you. The man just explain a point. And I use some reference. And the man don't want to hear it. So chop, that is the reason why we have some Nigel says that's why they make so much unintelligent people run places and they make that bring our country because they might choose vibes over rational reasoning. That's what the whole country do, vibes over rational reason, period. Nothing else. Yo, more feel good. Me not care what the truth is. That's for them reasoning, me want to feel good. I don't care about what the truth is. You come here reason out something and I say, this is an exercise to look on it as well. So we should not be jumping to beat the players them that are not born on the land. Because we always say them are born on the land. But when they make decision, they need to be at the front of the line before the other man them.
But
Hold on, gentlemen, hold on. JD, I have to leave now, but I just want to say something
Yeah, go ahead,
about
Mr.
I have to leave. And Carla, you miss
yes.
what you say a while ago. You're misrepresenting everything that Liam Bailey said on the interview. I don't want to really discuss Liam Bailey because Liam Bailey is very close. Well, listen, but let me finish, JD. Let me finish now. Hold on. JD, I know JD. Just let me say.
Yeah, Bailey liar. You?
No, I'm not. I have not said nothing about the Bailey incident ever, or whatever. Bailey and Mr. Craig, I know them very closely, very, very closely.
I
But
know.
the interview, what Liam Bailey did and what the caller is saying, misrepresent everything.
No, a liar tell.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'm not going to get in an argument or a discussion. JD, may you talk. JD,
No, you're not.
may you talk.
Put your
JD,
police
I have to leave.
Oh my
JD,
God.
I have to leave. May you talk. JD, you know you're my brother.
Me I go
Me have to
call you
leave.
back on the show, you know.
Yeah, man, call me back,
You
man.
say
You know
you
your
know.
privilege can call me anytime, but I have to
Come back
leave.
on the show, come
All
mention
right?
that, you know.
Yeah,
People,
man. All right,
come
cool.
back.
I will.
Yeah, because the caller don't send a lie. No. And a lie
No,
the caller tell. The caller point was very fair.
Me never misinterpret what him say. You see me? Basically, what Liam Bailey was trying to do is to bring down the JFF. Very much correct. You see me? But his words, that is what people are going to use to show other people
Stretch
what
further.
is happening. You get what
Caller,
I'm
you're
saying?
100% correct. Not make nobody body up.
No,
You're
no man, nobody
100%
can
correct.
body up. Because bad see me, but at the end of the day, everybody, listen, as what him say, him know them personally. So him know what Liam Bailey was trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, as a professional player, you have to know how to word his statements on national TV. You get what I'm saying?
Lanezra, I was trying to get him. No, Lanezra. Actually, him start off to say what the caller I talk about a lot was misrepresenting Liam Bailey. That is not true. You understand me? So I said that is not true. I wanted him to explain himself, Lanezra. He might want to run off. Because true, me disagree with him at the start on what the caller said. I wanted him to explain himself after. All right, so he said I shouldn't tell him that. I should have made him explain first. Then I said I disagree. Okay, I'm very sorry. All right. So JD, you can't find anything to defend Leon the same way you defend Omar. No, Uncle Mullins. I said Leon has his points. But on this particular topic, it was right. Other people can use that as a reference point because remember, people in their ears. Omari Hutchinson tell you that in family make decision. I'm have to talk to 17,000 people. So all this man is saying is this man is not going again. The man just say people could use it as a reference point. He is right. That's all the man now. Uncle Mullins, the man now fight Leon Bailey. And I had said Leon Bailey is correct on a lot of points. I have 2 videos the other day at praise Leon Bailey. People say I'm baptized to the cult of Phoenix Academy. And then no, me agree with the call out no say me unbaptized. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right.
No, man, yo, you see people, them now go, the Jamaicans don't like hear the truth, Especially, you see once them lie to somebody, no matter what you say, I'll even if not say nothing wrong, it's like you still have to say something wrong. You see me? And that's why the egoistic thing come in. Some people just arrogant, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is wrong. Because sometimes you can understand where somebody's like, I understand where Liam Bailey coming from 500 times. You see me? And when him say about the JFF, it's correct. But the way in which him bring it across to the people them, to the nation, to the world, because Liam Bailey interview didn't stop at Jamaica. It they not the American news, it they not the England news, it they everywhere. You get what I'm saying? So it's showing all over the world.
It's literally posted on Sky Sports. Instant. Like
Yes.
instant it goes on Sky Sports. But big caller, I am not going to agree with you. I'm not saying anything more. I'm going to just let you talk and then I will bring in Juras because them send me a pick up fair and everything, But I can't believe that the cult throw me outside way. Oh my God. But you can't talk, you're true. All right, so Juras, go ahead, big boss.
Yeah, man, what going, JD? You can't hear me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you. Yeah, driving,
Yeah, I'm driving, so sorry for the noise and all that. I think that I'm come on for beat still in them, and I really come on.
No, go ahead. Someone just put 10 minutes of squad selection. I'm coming off before that 10 minutes though. They're not staying on.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna make my point real quick. You can hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
T got me come on for beat. I really come on and beat people and them something, but Tiga, like, come on, bro. Like, how is the man? How was the panelist just now misinterpret the words from Leon Bailey's interview? We're not saying that a lot of the things that Bailey was saying wasn't correct enough. But what the caller is saying is that when you go on a public platform, quote him correctly, it's an international platform, which is not really an international platform, but we get what he must say. And you go and you mark them someday, you say it, even you said it before, and I've heard other people, I think me hear Cranky probably say it before, said, other ballers are going to look upon that, and other recruits that other people that we're recruiting or trying to recruit, I'm going to look upon that and say, yo, when me I going to take a 8-9 hour flight for, and then the flight already uncomfortable. If me not pay for my first class ticket, me I go super uncomfortable. Me I got tired from just a play a match a couple of days ago. And come for endure this, bro. Me not like, and then go to Jamaica and sit down in the things them where Bailey are talk about. So of course it shed a bad light. We're not saying that Bailey's lying. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that Bailey I say, is not correct for him say. But if you want people to come play upon a side, or if I'm recruiting somebody, right? The first things I'm going to highlight is the things that are in my favor to bring that person on as a recruit. Brother, sometimes I have to really sit down and stop, take favor. Like T got say him know Butler and for them people and them someday. Like I don't know Butler personally, but I know people that know him very well. And I can say, okay, me know him, but no, brother, we need to come on here and start talk truth. You understand what I say? We touched earlier on the Brandon cover and all of these other players, Mothersill, that want to come and play. Why haven't these guys gotten a game? Why hasn't these guys gotten captured? Am I missing some? Are we missing some? Don't they have their passport? Like, what's going on?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these players. Go ahead.
So you're saying that maybe even the narrative on YouTube should move to the players them actually saying that they want to come and play, and stop fixated on the players them that's in the little turmoil middle right there, pretty much. Because you have no problem because they're saying that they want to come. So why we keep on just fixate on the people them that maybe turn on their heads at this point? Are you saying that? Are you looking from that standpoint?
I am, but I understand why people are fixated on those people, right? Because it's understandable. The people that we're fixated on, they're definitely better than the other players like Covers or Cover and Mothersill and them players. We can look on them and say, you know what, they're at a higher, either them play for a better club or just skill wise they're better than them. So I understand that. Maybe that's what we need to do. I mean, you have been doing it. I know Simon goes on his program and highlights certain people, and other individuals have been doing it as well. So I don't think that's a possibility though. You know how YouTube go. People go come on and them go talk where them need to talk, be it opinion, it doesn't matter what it is. Be it their opinion or be it facts. And somebody touched on that. I don't remember who, but it was one of the, I think it was the last panelist. Brother, we need for really, this is a space. Yes, there are times where we're going to have to state our opinion, and that's completely fine. But for the most part, when we come on here with certain things, it has to be facts. You understand what I'm saying? And we cannot be forcing our opinion, certain opinions on our opinion on people. A lot more things more for cover still, but me I forgot. But me need really come on for Big Tiga, because what him say a while ago really upset me, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, come on, man.
We're not gonna continue to war, man. We're pretty much done with it. 3 hours. We wanted 2. Yes. Big up yourself, Sean. Nice. Thanks for passing through. A lot of comments that I've not gone through. Thanks for everyone passing through, guys. Our intention should all be we want Jamaica to be better. So let our actions lead towards that part. I know that people want to have singular argument, so they want to argue with me on Omari Hutchinson. Because people, stop looking at small things. This is still something that you can look out, get the positive out of, to say that maybe we need to change our ways to go forward. So we need to find other ways to convince people. Big up yourself, Mr. Special Edition. We find ways to convince people rather than we just come here and down on people. It shows that you have no talent. You use propaganda to make yourself look like you're famous, and you have no talent. Me coming here going against the grain. It's still in the morning, 250 people watching, 2,000 people checking, and all of my videos I'm on 5,000, and I stick on football. So I can criticize you guys as vloggers as well to say that you have no talent. You understand me? Because if you're just gonna heart down on someone that wants to come and help Jamaica or have the possibility to help Jamaica, and the direction you take is to question and try to do everything to say if they do even possible see it, they're gonna turn off from that. Come on, man.
JD,
Life
more
must
say
be very
something to
miserable,
JD.
you know? Yeah. Go
You
ahead.
know if it's kind of loud, but more say something. Sometimes the Jamaican people have to understand, say, as a nation, we're not above anybody. And we feel like sometimes that's our narrative. We kind of feel like if we call up somebody, they're obligated to just jump to the gun and just do where, you know what I'm saying? Well, and I saw it.
Thank you, Garfield. And that's
sometimes
what
we just build. Sometimes we just build and understand. Say, yo, life is life. You know what I mean? And a man have to live his life. A woman have to live her life, and so it go.
Yeah, they're
all human understand beings. That. I mean, let's keep it short and simple. Sometimes we just feel like we're above everybody. Yes, we are powerful. We are a small nation. We're powerful, but Virgin, sometimes we have to just humble.
Yeah,
even with the national team, Virgin, we have to understand. Say, as a small nation, the man might do good. Yes, we want the man to do better, but if you really look at it, we have the same amount of people as Trinidad and other countries, and we are do better than them. We are do better than them, but it's like we just feel like say the man not qualify for the World Cup and this and that, and we just need to kill them. Virgin, humble man. It's a process, Virgin. It's a process. And we feel like the Jamaican diaspora and the Jamaican nation, we just feel like because the Usain Bolt come from the country and we have these higher power people that come from the country, we're just above everybody, and we just jump the Cuba and the Colombian and people there, and we just be on top. No, Virgin. The man might come from a far away, and if we just support the thing and just understand, say there's a goal where we need to reach. Yes, we now say there's not a goal that we need to reach, and we never set the heights to a certain heights. But Virgin, we never just give the man them to say, yo, the man gonna just do this off the rip. No, dog, and so it go. It's a stepping stone. So I mean, I keep it short and simple. Like we have to just relax, Virgin. We're not above any country. We're not above anything. That it's a process, and the country I do good. Yes, we want them to do better, but just give time, Virgin. So I'll keep it short and simple.
All right, respect and thanks for passing through RR. All right, Martin Baker, CC, you have anything to say on your final point? People, I don't know, everybody turned up today was on point. They are just tired of this. And I hope the people that cause problems just see that the people you might just lose the people. So if you want to have any inklings of having something, you might have to start changing your reasoning. You know? Yeah. Go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, man, me just say, see how the June 6th, look pan the squad where I go come out in the next few minutes, see what I go on. Me just hope the coach does doing thing if him can recruit the ball. Like, me no one of them Jamaican there trick myself. JD, Jamaica they far in a development. So them praise the under 14, respect to the under 14s. But you know them are hypocrite. Nobody no come out and say no, say under 20 fail, and we need to do one check. Nobody no do self-reflection, JD. And from JFF can't do a self-reflection, we kind of do, but me still have a look at hope, because hope always there from life living, you see me? So, people, nobody always cuss. And every time people bring down no local youth. And one of the next biggest point with me one of them where I push this agenda. This local statement is a farce, because JD in Manchester, if you check the under 14, might be enough find a Manchester play night, enough find a St. Thomas play night, enough find a Hanover play night, you don't find a Trelawney play night. You just can know what them so-called era where them claims that all the talent them there. Them not scout Jamaica for no talent. It's like some friend things still around. Everything is a friend thing when it come on to Jamaica. Here, JD, don't make nobody trick your JD. It's a friend thing. Oh, nobody can come from a Manchester club and make the under 14. So they must say build up the youths, but them only have selective, only ghetto youth alone and suffer in a Jamaica, JD. Country youth now suffer. So that's my final point.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Some points go come out today. I really rate it, man. CC, go ahead so I can shut off this. Guys, even if the squad comes out, I don't do things for views. I will come whenever it is. So tomorrow I will return because I know that when people hear this, they're going to be upset in them soul. And I want to take all the beating. Yes, because I am here for something. You get me? Whenever I waste my time to come and do this, I'm here for something. Yeah, it's simple. So I'm not coming for no squad. Tomorrow I will talk about directly the squad itself. I just wanted to make sure we can look at where the problems are in Jamaica, media and football in general, rather than just trying to beat down on people to sell a bag of people already on close on the edge to go over. You know, like every day the cocoa juice has to get stronger because you splash out that amount of rum. One day you need to bring more, you know? So I had to really nip it in the bud because a lot of people doing good for Jamaica and they are trying to disrespect them people when them never actually build nothing for Jamaica. You understand me? Nothing at all. More than just a plague, to be honest, you know? And we have to stand up and make something count. So that's my stance and I will not move off it. That's what I'm standing on. You get me? Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. So CC, you have anything to say? Cause we're done, you know. We're done. All right. People, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Look at CC gone off. All right. So that's our take. That's our take on the matter. Yeah, man. Hopefully, we get all of them players that hopefully improve our way and attitude because bigger nations literally doing more things. All right. Bigger nations doing more things and doing more for the players them. So hopefully we can just keep on improving our thing and do better. That's what we should be. The squad time now, yes. Well, we will come back tomorrow. All right. Yeah, man. We'll come back tomorrow when I can break it down and have a serious reasoning. JD, Jamaica technology is behind. That's why we can't find talent in Jamaica. Okay, well, maybe we need to find spend the money on the technology then. All right. So bye-bye, people. Take care. Respect for all the persons that came on. All right. Yeah, man. Bye-bye.